Alright, so it's been a bit. In the interim, I've gotten YouTube completely caught up, which was like 5 or 6 videos. But yeah, I haven't played in like 2, 3-ish weeks due to a number of things. I'm gonna refresh myself on what our team looks like because now I don't remember 100%. So I remember both of our werewolves are very good. Both in their own way. They both have dodge. Both have block. One is good at murdering, the other is good at running. We have 2 whites. One is slightly more injured than the other. And the fact that neither of these are level... One of them isn't level 3 and the other one is still level 3 is outlandish. God, our werewolves are almost level 4, 5.
4, 5?
5.
There is a good chance that they both will hit level 5 this session.
There is. We have 2 Niggled block or guard ghouls.
I hate your ghouls so much. I hate them.
I talked with Doc off stream, and we came to the conclusion that there's really no point to fire these ghouls.
Nope, use them till they die.
Use them until they die.
Or until they get a bad injury, like a strength down or something like that.
Yeah, like until they actually get something that is like a strength or an agility down. Actually, for what I use them for, they could actually survive probably without agility.
Being able to dodge is important.
It's true. So yeah, we'll see what happens with them. And then here are the 2 fresh flesh golems that are both MVPs away from leveling.
They'll get there sometime.
I hope that happens. Plainly. Now I'm going to start spinning. I did not catch how many seconds it said, so I'm just going to honk at
299. They had not been spinning.
So...
But you should look at the team that you will be facing.
I was trying to remember how to do that. So we're playing Rumblefish again, against my best interests. Oh, I'm doing it in team name, not coach name.
Yep, I was about to say, that's the wrong spot to put it in.
Realm. Rumblefish, who has a lot of teams in the league now, but Dark Elves. They've actually caught up with us because they were not this close to us last time I checked. But they have a Blitzer that just appears to be very close to being a War Dancer. Doesn't have leap, sure hands. Well, plus movement, dodge, sidestep, a nightmare.
You're kind of skipping over the much more dangerous one.
Yeah, I'm working my way down. So we have the plus strength Blitzer here with I think that's tackle and dodge.
Strength, tackle, dodge. Yep, that's a beast.
Yeah, and then we have dodge, muddy blow, and jump up, which not a bad skill to get on elves. It is an agility roll, so they will fire it off more likely than not. And then we have linos of block, dodge, guard.
That's a doubles.
And then, your witch elves. One is fresh, one is plus agility with block. And then they have a 1 level runner. I was going to say fresh. It's not actually fresh.
Level 2 runner with wrestle.
With wrestle.
That they have just a witch elf with no experience probably speaks to what happened to the previous witch elf. Horrible things, because witch elves are fragile.
Yes. The question is, only one runner? You really only need one. I wouldn't even get any runners, personally, 9 times out of 10.
I think 1 is fine, but they're really not worth it, in my humblest opinion, because they only have 7 armor, and 7 armor is bad.
Yeah, you can get way better off in just using your witch elf. Well, your witch elves are kind of blitzers, but your
just
blitzers.
a lineman.
And the linemen have -1 movement.
Yeah, but they're
where,
cheaper.
yeah, but that's where the runner works as it's a runner.
Again, I think if you have one runner and that runner gets injured in a game, you could then use a lineman as your ball handler or a blitzer or something. Having two, I don't think is worth it.
No, absolutely not. One is fine.
But you should absolutely positively get all the blitzers you can and both the witch elves.
I just noticed that the other weakness of this team, maybe to a point, they have a lot of block and a lot of dodge, but they only have 2 rerolls.
Yep, welcome to Dark Elves. They have very expensive units, so they are usually deprived on some at the front. Either they don't have many rerolls, or they don't have many skills on a lot of their key positional players. This team is pretty darn good because their linemen only have 1 level each, if that, and most of their experience is on 3 or 4 units.
Yep. And then, of course, the other thing worth noting, just very smart move on Rumblefish's part, and to be expected because, again, Rumblefish is pretty good at this game. There's no assassins on this team.
Why would you not use an assassin? They're so good.
They're so good. They totally, extremely get SVP all the time.
Yep, they're just the best unit in the entire team.
Dump off is an okay skill for a runner because it allows you to get things like, say, sprint, sure feet. It lets them go faster, and in that sense, you just expect you're going to get knocked down.
Dump off is also very useful on an elven team because if they're throwing the ball to another elf, that elf has a reasonable chance of catching it.
Yep, that's it.
It isn't like you're on a human team where it's, oh no, my catcher's getting blocked. Here, I'll do a dump off to this lineman who's being blocked by 3 other people. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
That's right, to the ogre, and then the ogre catches the ball, and then you got ogre ball.
If only. I finally have my ogre back, not injured, fully ready to go with guard. It's going to be great.
There we go. I did not even look at... I'm going to have to look at the naming gimmick for this team, because I didn't look at that.
Oh, you're... 1640. I thought you were higher than that.
My golems died.
I understand that your golems died, but I thought you're... Are you down a person? You're down a ghoul, that's why.
Yeah, that too.
That's the big reason. I understand your golems perished.
Perished the thought. I don't think there's
Something
anything else
like
I
that.
can buy.
No. I mean, you could also just get a probably a wandering zombie if you wanted to do that.
Hell yeah, wandering worthless unit. That's what I could do.
Yeah, if you didn't get the Bloodweiser Babe, you could have a spare unit. Or you could get the Bloodweiser Babe, as opposed to a zombie.
An undead team with a 4 strength ghoul and a 4 agility white. That sounds perfect. That ghoul's gonna die.
You use that 4 strength ghoul until that ghoul eventually, goes 6 feet under. A 4 strength ghoul is actually very good.
Yeah, but that ghoul is going to explode at some point.
It's going to die. I had one in the previous version of this game. Their name was Magic School Bus, and they did work. I sometimes miss that team.
God, the Dark Elves look dumb.
They really do. They are all edgelords, and it's fantastic.
They're all wannabe vampires.
This is like the epitome of 90s goth. Yeah, Kislev is a fun team. Once they get going, at the very beginning, it stinks to play as them.
Oh. Offense.
Remember, you can press control or something in order to have skills and stuff pop up. And the grid.
Yes. Important and useful knowledge for me. This large lad right here.
I was working on my Kislev team in our league, but then I got distracted by other games and never got around to it.
That'll happen.
Too much. Yeah. My brothers gave me Hades as an early Christmas present.
I'm sorry, giving you what?
Hades.
Ah, I'll turn you up a tiny bit.
Oop, I might be speaking a little softly too.
It's alright. That's what adjusting on the fly is for.
Hooray! Yeah, plus strength catchers, they are great on the Kislev team. I've got one too. They are fantastic. What do you mean they have 3 strength and they're just a phenomenal unit? It's like I have an elf on a non-elf team. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it is like I have a wood elf. Shit. Oh, I forgot that you've got a zombie with guard.
Yeah. This is George. He's great.
I will plug the game because I adore it, and then I'll get back to this. But yes, get Hades. It's a great game.
That sure is a kickoff.
It's a great location. It's a quick snap.
Oh, not even that. I meant the animation.
Oh yeah, the awesome roundhouse kick. All right, Tombos, you can pick up this ball. I believe in you. I don't believe in them.
I'm not giving it to Carl.
Yeah, that's correct. The ball's going to just bounce to Carl.
Jed, though.
Oh no.
Consider if Jed had the ball.
I've considered many things. I know how much of an idea of being terrible. And oh boy. Ah, good, you noticed. A lot of people forget that on quick snap events you can move your front line.
I like that formation, though.
I wonder what your werewolf's going to do here in a couple seconds.
I don't know what your implication is.
The werewolf on the line with Mighty Blow.
Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Because I need to punch this this guy first. In fact, I actually didn't want to move that one flush goal now that I think about it.
Eh.
He goofs up the follow-up a little bit.
Kablam.
Or, you know, just roll some pals and everything's fine.
Just roll 6s. That's all you need to do. Just roll a 6.
Don't roll injuries.
Hey, you're not going to get many injuries against Dark Elves. 8 armor is legit. Your werewolf might, now that I'm thinking about it.
He'll get a stun.
Take what you can get. That was Claw doing a thing, by the way.
nice, good anti-screen. Except for this guy. We all know where Carl's going.
He's marking dudes. That's what you have zombies for. Make the enemy roll dice trying to knock him over.
I did this bad.
Are you going to try to do something stupid?
Yes.
I believe in you.
Well, there wasn't really a good blitz anywhere. Or I could have blitzed with
Yeah, your white over there could definitely have blitzed that runner. It's okay, you're getting back in the swing of things. Sometimes you gotta make mistakes.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Like I said, just gotta roll a 6.
All right, now.
Oh, that was a blitzer too. Nice.
Does he get away?
That's the tackle boy. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I forgot.
It's fine. I was planning on using a reroll anyway.
Fair.
I was planning on just getting away and not having to reroll.
Just roll 6s.
Now will I roll a 6 on this?
You
Well,
mean, like, what, 2?
that felt weird.
Well, yes, you will. Do you need 6s this turn? Because you're going to get them, Newbie.
I'm worried about the rest of this game now.
Yeah, the rest of this game's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, fouling is very real. I don't do it quite as much as I probably should.
It depends on who you're fouling and who's open to do the fouling to them.
Precisely.
Wait, what? Did they get... Oh, no.
That was an accident, wasn't it?
Yep. That was them trying to surf and then misclicks. It's okay. They rolled a bunch of really high numbers to, get through that.
Yeah, the problem is now that witch elf is outrageously surfable.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. They have the other witch elf to take care of the problem. It absolutely sucks that happened. Like,
Yeah.
There's no getting around that.
They...
Oh, boy. Yeah, they kind of had to do that.
That they did.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, wait, hold up.
Yeah, you have to dodge that diagonal spot in order to get to that -3 spot.
You're right. There's a way this works. There's a way this works, but it puts Jet on the line.
How is that bad?
Not on the line, on the edge.
Oh, I mean, it's Jed. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He's always on the line. He's Jed. Please clap.
Alright.
That will never not be funny to me, by the way.
Oh, please clap. It's the funniest thing. It really is.
It really is. Like, I feel bad every time they say it, but it's just so good.
Alright. Time to do something really dumb. You know, it could blitz with Jorge.
Mm-hmm. That is a thing that you could do.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't force me to make a dodge with the werewolf.
Yeah.
Jorge. Yeah, that sucks.
There's only so much you can do about that. Sometimes misclicks happen.
Misclips. Misclips?
Misclips. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mr. Missile Clips.
Got it in one.
There's a joke here.
I believe in your ability to do.
Okay,
oh,
hold up.
No.
Hold up. Hold up. Game. Can we think about that one again? Okay, there we go. We got there.
Question from the chat. Are werewolves bad dodgers or dodges in general just something to avoid? It isn't that dodges are something to avoid, but in this game, you want to try to make as many moves as possible without rolling dice. Werewolves are actually, both of Newbie's werewolves are actually very good at dodging. But the less dice you roll, the better.
No, this is fine. Dog ball. Alright. I thought way too much about stuff on that turn. Oh wait, there's still a move to make. Nope, not that. Unfortunate.
Not the end of the world.
It does put him slightly closer, but
I would have pushed him straight up as opposed to the side, but that's okay.
you're also smarter.
That may or may not be true. Yep, knew that was coming.
He's safe.
Just right away. And that, for people who are curious, that was a very sensible move. That person has tackle, so a 5 or a 6 on either of those dice, and that werewolf hits the ground, and that it makes a very, very easy way for them to just dogpile, with pardon the pun, your ball carrier.
These failed dodges are absolutely unlucky rolls. Like, to the end.
Rumble, I'm not playing this game. I'm not. You should not be having this bad luck. I know every time we play, the horrible things happen to you.
Hearing the call throw me off.
Apparently.
Crumb, why would Crumb do this?
Oh my God.
Why would Crumb do this?
That's a level, too. This is bad. Yeah, and they had to do that. They absolutely had to use their apothecary there.
Why would Crumb? I can't believe the old Texas 2 staff leveled. I have never done actions to gain SPP with the old Texas 2 staff, and he has leveled based off of ancillary things.
Oh my lord.
Alright. I'm gonna do a foolish thing and do safe blocks before scoring the touchdown here.
Thank you for acknowledging that, because all of my being is just saying, just run it in. Just run it in.
Well, see, the thing is...
You want to get experience on your forwards. I got you.
You get experience on my forwards. And I also punch that bad.
Or are you trying to give a boost? Oh, you're trying to go for the 3 DB. I gotcha.
I am making this as safe as possible.
Okay, I'm just sitting there going, what the hell are you doing?
When I have a touchdown opportunity, you bet your ass I'm going to make a block safe as possible.
It's a pity you're trying to do it on a guy who's got dodge. It happens. Don't you dare reroll that.
Look how safe this block is. Speaking of safe blocks.
Now, the Underbreaker, I actually would have had punch the other guy, but it worked out in your favor this way.
It's a good point.
No, it was fine to do it the way you did.
As is tradition.
Got to do the touchdown dance. It's very important.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Hold up.
If you actually make going for it, I will be cross with you.
There we go. I got it to work.
And that's a level.
He got a little confused getting into the touchdown. Into the touchdown zone is what it's called. Hi, welcome to the sports ball and the touchdown zone.
We like sports here.
One came back. Who was that?
The Witch Elf.
Damn it.
Yeah?
No, that's fine. That's fine. It bounced out. I surfed them, but you got him back.
The important thing to note about Witch Elves before they gain a level and gain the all-important block is they don't have block, so your whites are just kind of staring at the Witch Elves like, please, get in my range.
You know? Except you need to be on the field. But, don't hate this.
Yeah, you gotta protect your investment in Texas two-step. They gained a level, they don't need to be on the field anymore.
They don't have skills. They don't need to be on the field anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Surf this. I actually had to do a double check to make sure they didn't have Juggernaut. I didn't think they had Juggernaut, but I had to make sure that they did not have Juggernaut. Okay.
While Juggernaut is a very useful skill for Witch Elves, it's not the first or even second skill that they want to pick up.
It may, in fact, not be the third skill that they pick up, or the fourth.
Well, third, I could see a case for third. It depends on what you want the Witch Elf to do.
True. Oh, shit, you do have a guard piece.
Yes, they do.
That's right, he was over in fucking Narnia that entire drive, so I missed him.
That is the name of the drive place, yes.
Sorry, that is a turn of phrase that me and my childhood friends used to always use for exchange of, like, as somebody else would say, often bumblefuck.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like off in Narnia more.
Yeah, just off in the middle of nowhere. We don't know how they got there.
Uh-oh. They're overloading one side of the field.
I wonder which way they're going to go.
The Blodge sidestep plus movement blitzer needs to die. No, they don't. They're fine.
Damn it. Scatter, why you gotta do me like this?
At least it doesn't scatter out of bounds.
Oh, nice weather.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, it ended up exactly where I wanted it.
Well, really, you wanted it 3 more spaces up and to the right.
Yeah. I mean, it's elves. They just pick the ball up and throw it easily. I mean, we have an elf on the team.
You do. You have a dead elf on the team. Took him 600 years of being an elf and then dying to learn what a push-up is so he can use strength skills.
Plus, edgy whites are amazing because, like, the white itself is already a super viable, like, versatile unit.
I mean, they're a human blitzer with 1 less movement and regeneration.
Yep. Which I would argue is a negative.
You've seen my blitzers in action. They are very annoying.
Ah, piss.
Yeah, this was...
Why would you do this to Hacksaw?
As soon as you put the werewolves anywhere close to the front line, I've just been waiting for them to get punched in the face.
I mean, the werewolves are way more durable than a lot of my other units.
That's fair.
That's why I generally put them in the punch line. The line of punch.
The line of punch. Good place for it. Good name.
The line of punit. Primage.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Newbie's team seems kind of beat up in general. Yeah, well, welcome to undead teams who don't have access to an apothecary.
Wait, was that a pass?
That was an actual pass. They manually made sure that the pass had happened. They're trying to get as much SPP as possible.
Yeah. What's the other witch elf? There she is.
Way up front, in a very scary place.
Yeah. 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 The thing is, that witch elf is pretty well defended.
Yes. I mean, you could punch her if you wanted to, but...
Easily. And I might. Probably will. Let's be honest here. Here comes...
Rumble's doing a very good job using their offensive piece to their maximum ability, which is you want that piece to go in, murder something, and then get back to a safe location so they don't get punched in return. That's what makes Dark Elf Blitzers so terrifying, especially if they get access to a Mighty Blow along with Tackle and such. They can go in and remove a dude and then get away to go right back in afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how I want to do this. Let's do this roll first. Let's actually let's move the free pieces around.
Yep. Always move the pieces that are going to move no matter what to where they're going. Yeah, for agility players, even if they're being marked by someone who has tackle, it's like, oh no, I still only have to roll a 2.
Daryl, you're actually going to start migrating to the left side.
Dark Elves are humans, but with 4 agi. That's pretty much what they are. But they're a little bit more run-focused than humans are. Or, no, I had it right the first time. Run-focused than humans, because humans are kind of... They're the red mage, and I love them.
So... You're going to move here about... Yes. Again, you're the option select.
Oh, I thought you were going to have the Underbreaker punch that Witch Elf. Makes more sense that you're using the Werewolf, though.
Mighty Blow.
Yeah. Because your other white is being marked right in front of the Werewolf. Gotcha. Okay, we're good.
Mental gymnastics is occurring.
Yep.
Thank you.
That poor Witch Elf.
That whale shelf.
That wasn't even Mighty Blow or Claw doing anything there.
That was just Hacksaw being real good.
Yep.
All right, Hacksaw, you're gonna get punched next turn, but that's all right. You did good work. Oh man, the brick here. Brick. Yeah, brick.
2 more of those. That's a level.
What? Yeah, 2 more. Or the legendary MVP. Yeah. Too much. There we go. I've made a problem.
Yes, you did. I don't know why you did that.
Because
I don't know why you just didn't take a step forward.
Because I wanted to man mark both of them.
That's fair, but
yeah. As he was moving, I realized the hole I made. Oh well, these things happen. I'm
You
rusty.
do have enough positionals in the area that it isn't the end of the world that you made a hole.
Yeah. We're zoning.
Also, I don't know if you're paying attention, you are removing several units from the enemy team.
Yeah, that was a good turn. If I could just keep that witch elf down.
The Witch Elf's not the problem of those two, it's the Blitzer.
Yeah,
A Witch Elf without block is a liability.
True, I have enough block on my team to counter.
Early on, no, it's actually even, and I'd rather have a Witch Elf than a Blitzer. But once you get up to these TVs, when you're fighting teams that have 6, 7, 8 people with block, that Witch Elf is a fragile piece of equipment on the field.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I did. I did bad.
It's all right. It is your first time back to this in a while. It's okay. The big bad boss is safe.
I see the move that is going to happen here.
Oh, yeah. From the chat saying Crocs is the best big guy. I'm sorry, I don't think the Crocs is the best big guy. I think that actually goes to the Roger.
Yep. Roger is a slightly better Crocs just by... Damn. Okay. I'm going to just say this outright. If I win this game, I had no right.
Luckily for them, that ball went to the perfect spot.
Mm-hmm. But, man, Rumblefish's dice have been dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way around it. That's bad luck.
There have been, by my, taking note of and counting, no less than 3 separate Doubleskulls at this point.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Why
this
would
guy...
you put someone on the sideline? It's the Flesh Golem.
But, is that... I think that's sidestep. Yeah, no real point because...
Go to sidestep somewhere annoying.
Exactly. If I wanted to get really spicy...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this guy is blocking and dodge. Wait, though. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he would have to, going for it, dodge out.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I was saying, if I wanted to get really spicy, I could blitz the level 4 blitzer and surf them.
With whom?
Anyone.
How would you surf them, is what I'm asking.
They don't have sidestep.
Yeah, but you'd have to pick up the ball to do it.
That's right. That's why I would have the Underbreaker. Oh, wait, but then he would be blocking the spot, so never mind. He would have to do 2 going forwards. All right.
You have to pick up the ball and going for it to get out.
This is a mess. Okay. What is the actual move here?
You have 54 seconds.
I have been thinking too hard. Let's just roll some dice. That is a going for it.
Yes, it is.
It's fine. It's fine.
Folks, I'm trying very hard not to give newbie advice, but if it's something like the clock, I will be stepping in to say something.
I've already used your blitz this turn. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. That's gonna be a problem. Oh my god.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Whoop, no.
You almost pulled a rumble there.
Yeah, sure did.
What if you just keep rolling 6s?
Man. Getting close. No harm in trying.
Yeah. You've got 4
No
rerolls.
harm in trying.
Oh my god.
All right. I should have moved this zombie. Oh well.
Eh. I'm actually surprised you didn't hand the ball off to the werewolf and just run away.
I need a few seconds to think.
That's fair.
And with a ticking clock yelling at me. So, again, to emphasize how good my dice has been, how bad Rumblefish's dice have been, Rumblefish has no rerolls.
They only start with 2, but even so.
Yeah, I have 4.
Yep, that werewolf's getting punched in the... Oh, they're not getting punched the werewolf in the face.
No.
And punch this guy in the face instead. Nope.
It's the plus strength guy. He can do that for free. Are you going to assert dominance on Big Dave?
I mean, they can't. They can't. Even if that had worked, Big Dave has stand firm. He wouldn't get surfed.
Yeah, Big Dave isn't going to get served. That's just asserting dominance. Okay. Noble efforts all around. Nobel efforts.
There you go. I hate your flesh golem's name. Rowdy Roddy Piper.
It's good. It's also great because you always have to think about it for like 5 seconds.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Of like, am I saying this right? I am saying this right. God, this name sucks.
I really hate your name. I hate it.
Okay, so that's a block for him to make. Zombie cage, though.
That is a going for it.
That was a going for it.
But you just rolled a 6 again. It's fine.
It's fine. You make every going for it you don't intend to do. You make every going for it and dodge that you don't intend to do by evidence of that one move that Rumblefish did very early on. Okay.
That was only a 4.
You know. Nah, but see, this is the problem right here. We can make this less of a problem, but... Yeah. They can... not easily, actually. I got a free touchdown earlier. Let's be a little riskier. Let's be right on surf range. Who wants to make a going for it? We're fine. I can't not roll well this game.
Oh, don't say that. There you go.
Sorry, I'm doing the mental gymnastics every time.
Every time. And no, absolutely. You have to make sure every single time. That's, again, double 6s.
Big Dave's fine. That's not Big Dave. No, that's Bigger Dave. Yeah.
That's Bigger Dave. I was wondering if you noticed that he was just standing on the sideline.
Big Dave's fine here. How are you?
Ooh. That's actually very big. Just knocking that guy down.
It's Jet. Always bet on Jet.
Oh, that's right. He got all the way over there.
which was the comment from when they accidentally did all those dodges.
It happens to everybody. Everybody makes that move at least one point in their career.
Do you remember when I did that and lost a touchdown?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This campaign, league. There we go. We got there. That's the word for it.
It stinks when it happens, and all you can do is just like commiserate with the person when it happens to them. At least they didn't lose a person in the process.
Big Day song.
Big Dave did his job.
This guy is a threat.
Well, he can mark.
He can blitz.
He doesn't need to blitz. He just needs to mark.
True.
Because the witch elf is the one who's going to be blitzing you. Or that guy can do it. There's a lot of options.
Damn.
Yeah, well, it's 4 dice to roll a 6.
2.
No, they have a flurry, or a fury, so they can... Frenzy got there eventually, so they get another chance to do it. Flurry, fury, frenzy, one of those words.
Frenzy.
Mm-hmm. That is actually a bad place for that ball to bounce.
I still have not looked at what the team's name gimmick is. Let me,
Pretty sure it's something with Star Wars.
I know exactly what was going through your head that whole time of, I don't have any rear
Yep.
rolls, but like if he, but he can definitely get a guy on me and then punch me and it'll be a really easy punch, but like, I don't have any rear rolls, and then fucking,
Yeah,
exactly, because your dice have been absolute dog shit.
Can your doggo even pick... Your doggo could probably just pick that up and run it in if they get free.
Yeah, somebody else
they
is
can
going
make
to
coin for it, but...
That's Daryl. That's other dog. Oh no, going for it. If only I had something that would make that slightly safer to do.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I feel bad.
It's part of the game.
Yeah,
It happens.
I don't like winning this easily, and not really anyone's control.
Yeah, it's not that you're... I mean, you're playing a solid game, don't get me wrong. But you're not playing some super masterful, perfect game where your strategy just completely destroys your opponent. They're getting unlucky, and you're getting fairly lucky.
Alright, one if. Time to be dangerous.
What are you doing?
Just in case it scatters.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is 1F being dangerous?
Okay, here we go. It's gotta be good.
6, 6. I saw a lot of 6s there. I saw a lot of 6s there.
Just
That was a 6 pickup and 2 6s on the going for it. Newbie, I think I speak for everyone here when I say go fuck yourself. Oh, and 2 of them are knocked out too. Great.
Just roll. Good die.
That's such bullshit.
Just gotta be good.
Look at that green down there. Look at it.
Excuse me.
Like, did you make a blood sacrifice earlier today? What did you do?
I swear my boys had a little bit just out of how obviously they can just punch through my line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like this lineup a little bit better.
You need to make them roll dice at this point. They don't have any rerolls, so they have to be very careful with every move they make.
Yeah, Nuffle doesn't really choose sides.
No, Nuffle always picks the same side every single time. Entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a question of who is getting entertained.
The correct answer is it's always the audience.
Yeah, they need to take a pause for a moment here. No problem.
Did the pause actually happen?
No. If it gets down to 30 seconds left, you should press pause.
Yes.
Actually, 15. They're already really set up, so.
I'll do it at 30.
Yeah. So you're back in the Blood Bowl saddle. You're already 2 levels up in the first half.
It's 1 level. Please do not count a zombie.
They're gonna get doubles too.
They're gonna get
More
doubles.
guard.
Have another yeah, exactly. Guard zombie.
4 guard pieces.
You just stack more guard. They can't get rid of all your guard.
And if your other werewolf, Big Bad Boss, gets another touchdown or even just a casualty, they get a level as well.
That is the plan.
Or comedy option, throws the ball twice.
I like that option. Because that one I can kind of ensure by just throwing rerolls at the problem.
Mm-hmm. You throw the ball to the 4 person, and then they walk back over and give you the ball, and then you do it again.
Crumb, why am I ending this half with 4 rerolls?
Well, you should have used a reroll earlier. You really should have at some point. But it worked out, so who cares? Like, all those going for us you were making, all the pickups, the dodges, somewhere in there you should have rolled a 1.
Oh, no. I know that. I'm saying, why am I ending with 4 rerolls?
I don't. Well, you still have a turn. You could get down to 3. Or, even better, you could get up to 5.
Oh.
If you get a kickoff event in your favor.
The comedy option. No. Oh, good. It completely removes all sound when this happens. Hold up. I don't know how loud this is going to be.
Well, I will listen in real quick.
No. I just, I can adjust it. There we go. We're good.
I hate you so much. Newbie, remember when you were doing that Dragon Quest Builders 2 thing and you had the Sisters theme going for half an hour?
Yeah.
If you do this for half an hour or even 10 minutes, I will get you back for it. A moose once bit me? No. If I saw a moose anywhere within like a half-mile radius, I am running the other way. A moose is like a hippopotamus, where it's one of those, that's a nice creature I can see behind several glass screens and a fence and all that stuff. I don't want to get anywhere near it because they are herbivores by choice.
Did you see the video going around of the two mooses like having a
Mooses?
battle?
Mm-hmm.
Mooses, meese,
Mm-hmm. Nieces.
nieces, having a battle like in a suburb, like on somebody's fucking driveway.
Just, hanging out, having fun. It was probably mating season.
Something. So,
I mean, the one that always scares me with moose videos is the one where there's like 4 feet of snow on the ground and someone's going down a highway and they just kind of look over and see this moose just go plowing through the snow at full speed right beside them.
man,
Yeah, they don't care.
it's great. That's a good video. So, finally, like 3 years later, I'm finishing up Pokemon Sun Moon. I literally put the game down and went to start the stream after I had beat the Elite Four, and I had the champion fight right there. I had to turn on experience share at a point to keep the pace going because that level curve goes wild at a point.
Yeah, that was one thing about Sun and Moon that caught me off guard. At one point, I was like 4 or 5 levels ahead without experience curve, and I was doing great. I was like, all right, this is great. And then suddenly I was 4 levels behind within like a half an hour, and just, wait a minute, what happened?
Yeah.
What just happened? Still a good game. I really wish that the SOS thing wasn't a thing, or at least as prevalent of a thing.
A bad mechanic, in my opinion.
Yeah. Also, the totem fights on my old 3DS without the updated version, which I never got, were torture.
Torture?
Yeah, because the frame rate would go down to like 6.
Whenever there were more than one thing or a weird visual effect, yeah, it got real bad. There is a storyline fight pretty close to the end where every monster they throw in has that totem visual effect, and yeah, it chugged the whole time.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that game was tested on the new 3DS, and they either didn't test it as much on the old one, or they didn't care, because that was inexcusably bad.
The boss fights in that game have definitely proven to... partially it was for the last third of the game, my team was ridiculously hampered because I had a Crabadler and Chargebug on it, and they don't evolve until the second to last and last dungeon. So that was fun.
No problem there. That's fine.
So, legitimately, the Chargebug evolved, and it gained like 1.5 times special attack.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous how much of a boost that thing gets. I'm trying to remember. Well, my first time through that game, my entire team was ghosts. I went with a gimmick team. They were called Graveyard Shift, and everyone on that team had at least some ghost property to them. So some fights were really hard when you was fighting against something that's super effective against ghosts.
But a lot of the boss fights in that game are really hard.
Yeah.
And even like the Elite Four, like I was walking away from each fight with like 2 dudes dead and a bunch of other ones like at half health, and I was like, I don't know if I'm having enough items for this.
I really appreciated that after the previous game, because XY, I coasted through almost the entire bit of that game. I don't really remember having an issue with anything in that game, just because the Pokemon that you get and the enemies you're fighting, you're so strong compared to how weak they are.
I think the only Elite Four member that I really didn't have a hard time with in Sun Moon is the flying one, because hey, flying is kind of a bad type. Flying
by itself is, yeah.
Yeah, flying really needs to be paired up with a lot, and then even then, you still end up having like 5 weaknesses, so it's very easy to kind of just one shot.
It's also frustrating because the game's kind of really pushing that you have the Aloha, whatever you want to call it, Pikachu, and that thing will just run right through a flying squad.
Yeah. The one weakness of my team that I became very aware of about halfway through the Elite Four was probably why the first half, which is mainly more defensive guys, fucked me up way more. I looked at my team at one point halfway through the second fight, which is the rock person, and I looked at it and went, I have one special attacker on my team.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll do it.
And I was just like, alright, time to brute force through the rest of this.
Which starter did you go with?
Grass. I always go grass.
Fair. I mean, the grass has reasonable special attack.
It is reasonable special. I did not build it that way.
That's fair. I knew you usually went grass, but I thought you might have been lured away to Poplio.
Nah, I will never. Oh, I mean, also, Bird Orb was there.
I know. I can't fault you for it because Borb, the wonderful bird, but it's an owl with a bow tie. How can you hate that?
And then in Sword and Shield, which I started up briefly, and grabbed that monkey and named him Bonky Kong.
Damn. I am probably going to be picking that up around Christmas time. I don't know which one of the starters I'm going to go with.
It is really, really good and solid so far. Just the sort of like weaving. So there's a lot more Pokemon per, like, people were like, oh, there's gonna be like no Pokemon in there, but like it ended up being that there's like a lot all over the place. Hold up, I gotta change another song.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, no, just ran out of Super Smash Brothers. What is in the related videos? We got what's something I want to listen to.
People are saying, oh, I always start water. I start fire. I appreciated the firefighting types. I know everyone's thought they were boring, but it was really nice to be like, okay, this whole subset I don't have to worry about. I've got a dude for this.
It just got boring after a point because like you could literally do more, and then the other types are always getting like really weird combos, like fucking again, Orb Bird turns into Ghost Grass. I'm like, I don't really use ghost types that much. This is actually kind of fun.
Oh no, I appreciated that they went Ghost Grass, and then I realized afterwards this actually made my bird much weaker. Can I go back to Grass Flying, please? Because Ghost has a lot of weaknesses that are very common in the league. So my bird died a lot more than they did when they were just Grass Flying.
Yeah, that's fair. There was the one game that did it really interestingly. I think it was the first time they started doing dual types, which was Diamond Pearl, where
I mean,
turned it
the first game had two of them had dual types at the end.
True, but you know what I mean.
Where
like,
they all had dual types at the very end. That would be Diamond, Pearl, Platinum.
Yeah. It was really interesting because it made it a reverse weakness chain.
I will go out on a limb and say that I think that the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum starters are the most balanced of the three starters.
Yeah. Because what was it? It was, the grass, fire, water, and then the water got
Steel.
The grass got ground, and firefighting. Right. I was like, what was the other thing? Right, firefighting.
The monkey. I love that monkey. I really do, but Snapping Turtle is also a very powerful choice. Although, to be fair, I liked the pig more, just because it was hysterical to see that pig to go use like a hammer arm or something and then absolutely murder a fool.
Pig Knight is a very powerful...
Also, that entire like chains name gimmick was hysterical.
Yeah.
Embor...
Pig Knight, and then in oh god.
Yep.
I want to say Incinnabor, but that's not right. That's the other one.
It's not Incinnabor.
That's the other one, brain.
Tepid.
Right. Thank you.
I know. I was giving you some time, but
Right.
It's a good name. It is a good name, but that's not it.
I'm gonna put that one in the memory bank for later, for if I need to name a Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like spaghetti.
I know. I'm trying really hard not to look at what the starters typings are in the next one, but I'm almost positive right beforehand I'm going to go, all right, and then look up to see what the rabbit turns into. But I'm not going to do it yet.
I mean, it's a 50-50. It could just be firefighting again.
I know.
To be fair, I don't know. I know what the end evolutions look like, but I don't know what their typing is, and that's gonna be the interesting thing.
If people ruin it for me, I will end you. I'm actually kind of hoping that we get back to some monotypes as well, just because a lot of dual types are useful, but it's nice to have one that's just, nope, I'm just this. I'm just water. I'm just fire.
Yeah. Because then, God, well, I can't fucking remember the one thing. Oh, somebody in the Elite Four in Sun Moon has a fucking Sableye. I'm like, this piece of shit.
No, Sableye. Sableye bad.
I think Sableye is just, it has, like, 2 weaknesses. Maybe 1. Like, it has very few weaknesses.
Sableye? I don't think Sableye has a weakness.
Maybe. I do think I just brute force that one. It has Fairy, I think, chat says.
Oh, right. I'm thinking of before Fairy existed.
Yeah.
My bad.
Fairy was introduced to fix a lot of the problems, like Dragon.
Dragon was fine.
Yeah. Dragon had 2 weaknesses.
Dragon, which is not a great idea, making it weak to itself, and also Ice, which is also a bad idea.
Oh,
man, don't make fun of my Garchomp. I love that thing. Oh, you're an Ice type. Let me absolutely murder you before you can do anything. Unless you're with the Snow Ghost.
Frostlass.
Frostlass, thank you.
So just fought it.
Which is actually my favorite ghost, or rather ice type. Is everything okay? We're fine. Our opponent currently has to deal with something real quick. They'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
We're doing a life pause. It happens.
Is this Unlimited Saga? No, this is Castlevania Bloodlines.
And we're just doing a nerd talk right now, talking about the Pokemons. Pokemans.
I always think of 1 or 2 subjects before going on a stream, just in case I need to kill some dead time.
I am very much looking forward to picking up Pokemon. My Switch game of choice right now is Mario Rabbids.
Which is
mainly because I never got a chance to play it.
I think I have it. I think I bought it when Amazon was running the Black Chocobo campaign, because you'd spend like $20 to get a code for a Mountain 14. I'm like, I'll pick this up finally.
I'm enjoying it. It's a fun little game. It's definitely not a game I want to play like 6 hours in a row of, but if I have an hour to kill somewhere, I take along my Switch and I do a couple levels in that, and then I just put it down.
But what was the thing I was saying? So Sword and Shield. And not to go into too much spoilers, but just a very minor thing of like how they change routes and stuff like that, and also make caves not a pain in the ass. There's only random encounters if you're in grass, and also a like exclamation point pops up in the grass, and if you walk into that, then you hit the random encounter.
Oh, that's nice.
Every other Pokemon encounter is roaming on the field Pokemon, like in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
That's actually a good way to do it.
I think Rumblefish is back.
All right.
Because it's just unpaused and unprompted. Yes, okay.
Showtime. Yeah, that's actually something that a bunch of the Dragon Quest games started to do, where they would have random encounters just show up on the field. And it is amazing how much that changed the pace of the game.
Yeah. The main thing that is really interesting about it is it actually gives the fields... Oh, man.
Well, that's not the end of the world. That
Yeah.
just means they're humans now.
It actually gives each route, like anything that has grass, 2 encounter tables.
Oh, really?
Because there are the roaming Pokemon encounter tables.
And then there's the grass table. That, I like that. Shit, now I'm getting excited about the game. Damn it.
And then there is like a little bit of overlap, but there are definitely very different encounter tables. But yeah, you can just run through the game and just grab... And here's the other thing. Some of the roaming Pokemon have very low spawn chance. But here's the thing. You literally just need to walk back and forth across the screen and not even get into the fight. You just have to wait for them to show up.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's good. But anyway.
Making sensible decisions? What is this?
I just want to finish that thought process before we get back to...
Oh, absolutely. Wait, did something... Oh, is that Jed on the ground? I'm sorry, Jed. I missed it.
Jed got stunned.
Jed, no.
Nothing to write home about. All right, so he's going
Just
for...
a Tuesday afternoon for Jed.
He's going for a very big cage.
No, they're going to do... Yeah, they're doing a screen, but they're going to be putting someone in that middle section there in a couple seconds.
It's an elf cage.
Yep. Well, no, they're going to be middle section against the sideline, probably.
An elf cage.
Yep. Or, as I do it, human cage as well.
Wait, who are they putting?
I could be wrong about this. I would have just put that person in the cage after throwing them the ball, but hey, to each their own.
They're probably going to pass to the agility person.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yep. All right.
That was a 6 on the pass. I saw that. The 6s, they're turning on you, newbie.
No. How dare they? Well, some things never change.
God. God damn it. Jorge over there is just an asset. An absolute unit.
This is the safer roll, but this one has Mighty Blow. This one's going to level, though.
If well, yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
No.
Game, please.
Yeah, but if the big bad boss gets a casualty, they level from it.
Blocking stops. Yes, okay. And they have block. Oh, there we go. All right.
I mean, you're not scoring, but hopefully you get the Kaz. So close. Oh, no. Okay, wouldn't have mattered. Even if that werewolf picks up the ball, they can't throw it.
Consider, though.
That is a thing you could do.
Consider,
or not.
Though.
My hubris.
My hubris knows no bounds.
I mean, it knows a couple. Just a few.
My hubris is large and immeasurable.
Uh-huh. Just roll 6s.
Just gotta roll good. There's a couple 6s right there.
Ah, if only that he had Mighty Blow.
Well, the unfortunate thing, Rumblefish, is that you took that step away, and your luck did not change in the interim.
The dice hate you.
Yeah, I hate myself.
Do you?
I sure do.
Are you gonna throw? You're gonna throw the ball, aren't you?
I sure am. How do you throw to nothing? It's a thing you can do.
I think you click on the unit.
Right, there
and
it
then
is.
click pass.
Consider. Actually, it's smart for me just not to. There's the SPP involved, but they're elves. If they can get the ball away from me, they can legitimately go score.
Yes.
So, we actually. Where can we move to? No, we just end right there.
I would have considered throwing it to your 4 Agi white, but I think this was just fine.
The 4 Agi white is way easier to not. No, maybe not, actually. Punting it to an end zone is, well, it is only a 6. And do consider. I'm very
If
good at
Newbie had a
rolling
reroll, I'd have
sixes.
suggested doing a punt. Otherwise, no, because you could just drop the ball and then the elves can just go over and pick it up.
Exactly.
Unreal.
This is outrageous.
I'm actually worried what's going to happen in the second half.
Kind of, too. I have to play a second game tonight.
Yeah, you do.
You see what this is, and here's the scientific explanation for all of this. I didn't play for 2 weeks. So all of that luck got built up for 2 whole weeks.
Wait, hold on. I've got a third party we can blame for all of this, and it'll solve all the problems. You ready for this?
Okay, is it because Doc's not here?
Yes. Got it in one. Blame Doc.
It'd be really interesting because he's playing Mario Party right now. So I'm gonna be really interested to ask later, like, hey, how'd you do at Mario Party?
Mm-hmm.
And find out that he rolled complete dog shit.
Mario!
An extremely Luigi voice. Oh my god!
Newbie!
Oh my
Newbie,
god!
what did you do?
There were 2 3s in there.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 2 3s. Hold on. I don't think I said this hard enough last time. Fuck off. I don't think you can say I'm so sorry and then laugh immediately afterwards.
It's
and
my
think
nervous.
that the person's gonna mean it.
It is my extremely nervous laugh. I do it when I'm typing.
I understand. And I think they know because they know you, but if it was a random person, it wouldn't be one of those, I don't know if you should be laughing right now.
They have 7 units on the field.
Oh, they have a spare. Neat. So they're down both their witch elves.
Wait, did I knock out the other? I did knock out the other witch elf. Sorry, I completely forgot that I knocked out the other witch elf.
And then the other 2 are what?
Well, the blitzer's there's an injured blitzer.
There's an injured blitzer
No,
and
that's
there's
a
an
lineman.
injured lineman with
Oh,
dodge.
man.
We'll look here in a sec.
Sorry, I'm just now still thinking about Mario.
It's a good name. It's a powerful name.
Well, alright. Okay, so Witch Elf, Blitzer, Witch Elf, lineman. But it is it's a dodge lineman.
And the guy who's injured up there is a lineman as well. Okay, so they're down 3 of their positional players.
I wonder which way he's going to go.
Well, yeah,
Please clap.
The scary thing about this is if they had even gotten half of their, like, KOs back, they'd be fine. They're just down so many units that they have to really push here to try to score in time.
This is the part of Blood Bowl where you just start making bad, not bad, but like, you have to start rolling, and a lot.
Now, they're doing exactly what they need to here, and they can score quickly.
They're punching a hole. Well,
Daryl, no.
Daryl's fine. Oh, and he's a zombie, so of course he recovers.
God damn it, Daryl.
Zombies will always regen. Except for those two that... Except for that one time when Daryl didn't regen.
Except for that one time.
But yeah, no. Like, 100%. They're doing exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, score quickly. And if they can score quickly, they'll be fine. You don't have a tackle piece, so have fun.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it comes down to your usual strategy of just roll 6s.
Just gotta roll 6. Just gotta be good.
Just gotta be good.
Forget what Ty was playing the first time Just Gotta Be Good came up. But it was definitely a game where you rolled die. And, oh, he was, Dicey Dungeon.
Yeah.
And it just kept rolling 6s, and it just gotta be good.
I mean, even with all these people on the field everywhere, all these units, you still have a reasonable chance of knocking that ball out.
Well, all units.
All units.
All units. Man, do you think Halo Wars is actually good? Should I play Halo Wars?
I never played Halo Wars.
It's probably not good.
I'm sure it's a fine game.
All units. Sir.
Dang.
Chief.
How the hell? Oh, 8 movement. God damn it. Here we go. Dude, fuck off.
All units.
Oh my god.
All units.
Are you? Oh my lord. Yeah, by the way, before you did that, you probably should have moved the rest of your units over who just, you know, are standing around.
Oh no, because they had to move based off of what happened there.
Even the flesh golem way the hell over there by themselves?
Yeah. Watch, you'll see.
Oh boy.
All units.
Oh boy.
There we go, finally. Had to happen eventually. And we go.
Ooh, this will get, if Brick scores, big if, they're just a pass away from a touchdown.
Yeah, which, frankly, this game is going well enough that I will probably just try and ensure that that happens.
Yep, and now you just do your marking.
Hi, Carl.
Oh, god damn it, Carl.
And he can screen.
Yeah, he'll push him up long enough that it's alright.
I already used a re-roll this turn. Carl screens.
Yep. Mm-hmm. No, that is the correct play.
Oh, Rumblefish, I'm really sorry.
I would stop apologizing at this point.
Yeah, I should.
They know. They know.
Yeah, consider I could hand off to the Flowum. And then the Flowum, then Dave is one pass away.
I mean, that's also an option. I would see what happens first. If you just got to make a run for it with the white, you do that. But if you have the opportunity, maybe. I'm pretty sure the Dark Elves can run down the Flowum before they get to the end zone.
Yes. I'm getting served.
Yes. I didn't want to mention it, but yes.
These things happen. Oh no. Rowdy.
Oh.
Man. Have you ever talked about fucking Armor 9? Holy shit!
Just gotta roll sixes.
Look at that! Yeah! If he gets injured, I will be upset, but that earned.
Who cares if this? If they get injured, it happens. Okay, it happens.
They earned it.
Definitely would not have gone to the sidelines, but hey, it worked out.
Oh my lord, that was amazing.
Hey, have you seen some elf bullshit around here? I think you might have caught some elf bullshit.
I mean, I deserve it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Big Dave. Alright, Big Dave.
All right. That's one elf down.
I have to fucking rescue my players over here.
They're fine.
They're fine. But also. Okay. That's going for it. What? Oh, because he's... Yes.
Yeah. There's that dude in the way who might need to not be in the way.
Yeah, I should punch him, which was my original thought.
Sorry, again, I shouldn't have given a thought on that. Oh, I didn't even notice your werewolf could still move. I was mentioning it after I thought you moved all your pieces.
The werewolf was the original intention.
I completely looked over the big bad boss.
A proper laugh from this man. And that's what you get for laughing. Oh, geez. Well. There are 5 pieces on the pitch.
4 of them over in one little cluster, and then 1 guy over here.
Okay, Brick. Brick?
Brick, you got to do it, Brick. Come on, Brick. Good job, Brick. Now run.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might going for it into the end zone next turn. We'll see what happens. All right, what the fuck am I doing over here?
I mean, there's many things you could do over here.
And time to see if Hacksaw just eat shit. Oh wait, I don't have a punch.
Yeah. I don't know why you moved the ghoul next to that dude.
I thought I had a punch because I'm dumb. Well, it's fine. I've never claimed to be good at this game.
Yeah.
I want that to go on the
The
record.
correct move there would have been to move the ghoul and the werewolf just away and not
Yes.
be marked by somebody.
But I had to double mark this guy so that he did not get a free punch on the ghoul.
He will get a free punch on the ghoul.
He will get a free punch on the ghoul.
Like, that ghoul is dead.
Love Sneeze, you also missed a outrageously fantastic play on Rumblefish's part, where he made 5 billion dodges and then rolled 2 pals on a -2 DB against. Pretty much rolled like 12 sixes in a row. It was great. I loved it.
It was good to see some elf bullshit happen.
I love it when dumb stuff happens. As long as nobody dies.
And so far this game, nothing bad's really happened. just got to set that up for you.
They're fine.
Oh, geez, they really want to kill that werewolf.
Yeah,
Can't blame them.
I can understand this.
Here we go. Elf. Look at those 6s for dodging. Gotta keep using the big bad boss.
I will.
Gotta get that level.
Okay. Now the problem arises.
They are threatening with multiple pieces.
Yes. And that's Carl.
Now, I have to state this right now. The correct move on Newbie's part is probably just stalling for the rest of the game. That's boring.
Oh, it's outrageously boring. This is the one thing I came into this league saying, I am never going to stall.
Now, if there's situations where you could make going for a skid in the end zone, sometimes you don't take those. That is okay.
But I'm also not a coward. Oh, jeez. Well, they were 0. Oh, no, they were level 1.
No, they're level 2.
Well,
That's a level and a zombie.
this is a game.
It is indeed a game.
Excuse me. Well,
Big Dave is too far away from the end zone for me to say, wait for him so you can get him a touchdown.
oh no, I want to get something on Brick finally. Brick, who I think has been a white since being in the game.
Yes, Brick's been with you for a very long time.
Well.
What?
Well.
What?
I only rolled a 2 on that going for it, in my defense.
Yeah, but then after that, it was a 2, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 5.
Yeah, it sure was. Oh, it was the... No, that what? Who came
No, that
back?
that's still there. The Lino came back.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Congrats on your dodge Lino coming back. That'll be useful, actually. Probably.
It will. It really will. And for the newer people in the audience here who are thinking like, oh, I'd be so upset about this at this point. Yes, it is okay to be upset at this point.
Yeah.
You should be salty. It is okay to be salty during the game.
This is 100% like, yeah, you're fine to be mad about this situation. There are 5 turns left. If there is a
It goes back to the rule I said back at the very beginning. You're allowed to be salty during the game, and you're allowed to be salty for 5 minutes after the game. Maybe 10 minutes in this situation. I'd give a little bit of a leeway, but you got to get over it after a while. But during the game, no, this is absolute horseshit.
There is a very real situation. There is a very real scenario where we win by they don't have people to play.
Just unreal.
It is absolute. I have never seen a dicing this bad.
Oh no, I've seen dicing about this bad. Again, the only bad thing is that they lost the runner. Otherwise, it sucks, but it isn't the end of the world. Is this team dead? No, this team is not dead.
Oh no, this team is extremely not
They're
dead.
fine.
Like they've lost 1 piece. That's
Yes.
it, and it was a level 2 piece. When
Yes, it sucks.
Reminder, I lost 2 level 2 a level 2 Flowum and a level 3 Flowum in 1 game. This team is not dead.
That's like 300 TV that Newbie lost in 1 game. That's horrifying. It just looks really bad right now because...
I forgot it's very sunny, and I made that pass on very sunny.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything just because then I would have said something and ruined it for you.
Well...
Oh, hey, a level. Well, it was level 3 lineman. But yeah, this team is totally fine. They lose 1 unit, whatever. You remake that runner when you get the opportunity. But it isn't like you've lost like half the squad or anything like that. I appreciate you going for it with Brick to try to get that level.
It's free level. Oh, here comes the dumbass squad barreling
And this is
down
where things get real bad for the enemy, because this is when undead or zombie teams can be very, very annoying. When you have zombies that can mark people, and then suddenly you don't have enough people that can be marked and still have people available. No, there's just a zombie on everyone, and you have to roll dice to get away. Zombies might be one of the worst, if not the worst unit in the game, but if they're marking you, you still have to pay attention to them.
One of the worst ones in the game that isn't, like, purposely bad, like Snotlings.
I mean, or whatever you want to call them, Noblars, still do things. Like, they're stunty players that can get in there and they can mark and do other stuff with that. But
now, I am playing really aggressive, moving all the way down here. It does bear mentioning that these are elves. And
yeah, I think this is way too aggressive, but hey, Newbie can play aggressive at this point. They're ahead 3-0.
I'm ahead 3-0. The likelihood of them scoring 3 points, 4 points,
low. It's low.
I mean, who knows? They could score a touchdown and they get every one of those 4 KOs back. And then this is
5.
12 KOs. And then this
Yeah,
is a way
there's
different
5.
ball game. Okay, now we're getting rude.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming.
I approve.
This is at the point where you should be leaving that ghoul way the hell away from everything.
Yes.
That is one of your most important pieces on the field. You need to make sure that thing does not die. That was a lesson I was trying to impart to you when I had my blitzer come up and punch him in the face.
I mean, to be fair, there was no real place I could put that ghoul. That wasn't a threat 9 times out of 10.
Way in the backfield.
I mean, then they're not doing anything, and the fact that their guard is useless.
Yep. Yep. Come on, pick it off.
Oh, right, yeah.
I want to believe.
Well.
Yeah!
I was thinking to myself, as the ball was soaring through the air so majestically, I mean, it's only a 6.
Oh, no. You gotta get that. No, you gotta run it in with Bigger Dave.
Oh,
Come on.
no, yes, that's what occurs now, 100%. There is no doubt in my mind.
Go get him, Dave. Alright, now it's a dicing. A real dicing.
Sorry, I'm still reeling from that.
I gave it a name. I gave it a name.
Yeah, that won't move. Whoa, okay. Again, you always make the ones that you don't realize.
Look how dainty he is when he's running with the ball. Yeah, you had to run around the ghoul. That's why it was GFI.
Yep. Nah. That's enough punching. I have punched enough.
No, you haven't.
You're right.
Yep. Six. Oh, so close.
Very close.
Yeah, if that guy goes down, I think he's safe. Doop.
Oops. Hear me out.
Why am I hearing you out? Okay.
Well, if he had gotten an injury, it would have been a level.
Yeah, no, I understand. I don't know why you just didn't have him punch the guy right next to him instead.
You know, we work in mysterious ways here.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out, but it was just, why are you, what are you doing? What are you doing right now?
And we put you someplace safe.
Yep.
And yeah, it's all right. It's a fine formation, if I do say so. Oh man, we're gonna get to see the flow and touchdown animation.
We are. We really are.
I'm going to die in the second game.
Yes, yeah. What's the team comp we're playing up against?
What else?
Oh boy.
I mean, don't ask me how, but I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Of course. Just, of course.
He didn't get injured.
Here we go.
He's going in for the touchdown. The dog's like, no, you gotta look real stupid.
I already look real stupid. Have you seen these sunglasses? That's pretty good.
That will probably be... Oh my god. Oh my god.
That might just be the capstone image of this entire thing.
There you go. That's
Hey, they're back!
That's what should have been happening every time.
Could you just do me a favor here real quick and see which one of the witch elves is still on the sideline, unconscious?
The level one.
Okay.
Oh,
Be
no, the leveled one. Let me correct myself there.
yeah, no, I understood what you meant.
No. No, you didn't, because I also said it wrong.
Alright, fine, I didn't understand it. Whatever.
And then, yeah, you stand here protecting the good ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Both the ghouls are good.
And you were worried about the first game back. You should still be.
I cannot wait to look at these dice after the game.
It is going to be a powerful thing to look at.
I'm going to have to take screenshots and immediately send them to Doc. Here, go wild.
You got it. I believe in you.
I heard a lot of noise. Both the floams are down.
No! I was actually worried that the witch elf... Did the ball bounce to the witch elf? It did! Hooray!
Huzzah. That is the perfect way for this game to end.
Oh, just hit end turn. Just hit end turn. We're done here.
Blood Bowl
Hell of a game.
is a game. It's a game of contrast. Yes. I love it. It rerolls the exact same thing.
What can you do?
It feels like I earned anything that happened here. I am not recruiting the zombie. And Daryl.
That's a level on Daryl.
That's a level on Daryl.
Oh my god.
All right, so I'm gonna go to
Dead
Doubleskulls.
MVP. Dead MVP.
Oh my god. I cannot believe this game.
That's just a capstone. That's so.
So hey.
Yeah, huh? Yep. I see those 18 sixes
Yeah, I'm
on
just gonna,
the block dice.
just gonna take this and alt tab.
The 3 highest block dice things. No, those aren't block dice. Those are just your movement.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I've already messaged Doc.
If that had been block dice, I actually would have been.
Don't worry, the
furious.
block dice aren't that much better.
Yeah, they are a little skewed more towards your 6s, but the block dice by themselves aren't the bad thing.
So,
That's bad. Well, they actually have a lot of 6s too.
they have a lot of 6s. They have a lot of skulls.
A lot of skulls.
Okay, to be fair, their normal die rolls kind of all over the place.
But there's so many of them, that's the thing.
Yes.
And there's 31s, which by itself shows a lot of turnovers because of that. This is what happens with elf games, folks. This is how you beat elves. You make them roll a ton of dice. And eventually they will fall over.
Well, we got a lot of levels to roll. Rumble, thank you for the game. I'm sorry.
Remember when you were talking about how your TV was low? Even if you just get regular level ups for all of them,
Holy shit.
you're going to be in the 1800s. That's 5 levels.
Well, let's start with the zombies.
Yep. All right, so this is what?
All right.
This is Texas 2-step.
Yeah, completely standard, dirty player.
Really? I like it.
The joke is I don't play him much.
I know. So it's just even more dead TV. Good, good. I love it.
Also, whenever I end up playing Doc, it is his sole goal to kill Texas Two-Step.
Okay, that's fair.
All
We
right.
go on to the better zombie, Daryl.
Now, Daryl. Well, Daryl, hello. Hello, Daryl.
That's got to be guard. Just the utility player that is Daryl.
Now,
Okay.
Bigger Dave.
I would say bigger day for last unless you already hit the level up.
You make a good point. I kind of want... The werewolves are my favorites right now. But you're right. Let's say Bigger
It's the
Dave.
first level for bigger Dave. Come on.
All right. Hello. What if...
Do they already have dodge?
Yeah, they both have dodge.
Okay, yeah. In that case, yeah. You know what you're going to do here then.
Okay, but for as much as I want to
Tackle is also a very powerful move.
Like we have,
I think you
zero
actually have to get tackle.
We actually have to get tackle. For as much as 2+ movement wolves.
If Brick Foley had gained a level, I would suggest giving tackle to Brick Foley. I still suggest giving tackle to Brick Foley, but you need a tackle.
We need
piece
tackle.
badly.
If you like, all right, the last game isn't good evidence, but
You got incredibly lucky.
I got very lucky and rolled a lot of pals. If I
Oh,
was
actually,
rolling,
actually, a very good point. Check the other wolf to see what they get, just to be your curious thing.
yeah. Plus strength. Watch it be plus strength.
Don't kid. It's gonna happen.
All right. Normal, so that's definitely tackle.
Yeah, getting both of them tackle is not a terrible idea.
Wait,
that means
this-
you have two very
Oh,
offensive
right. The
pieces.
other
You could
one
also
rolled double and got Mighty Blow because you don't get Mighty Blow normally on
exactly.
it. Yes.
You could also give the big bad boss sidestep, and it wouldn't be the end of the world. But
No.
having both of them with tackle is a good idea.
Our boys do extremely one thing, and it's punch.
Yeah.
And they need to be able to punch elves. Okay.
If they ever gain another level, sidestep is a very good skill for the both of them.
But also, this is the one with Mighty Blow.
Yeah, no, this one gets tackle because you want a Mighty Blow tackle piece.
Mighty
you want
Blow
someone who
tackle
can just
is
absolutely kill things.
Stupid, because you get dodge on low armor units in order to protect them, and just being able to remove that protection is so useful. And also,
especially since you're about to be fighting wood elves here in a couple seconds.
I keep saying that as if these werewolves don't have claw and make everything armor value 7.
Yeah. Again, I think there are a lot of good choices here. Movement up's a very powerful choice. Tackle's a very powerful choice. Sidestep's a very... There's a lot of options you could pick with werewolves, and it wouldn't be a bad idea.
And now,
come on, Big Dave.
completely standard level.
Perfectly fine. They get block.
Yes.
As much as I want to say guard, they need to get block.
Yeah, so that game rocketed us.
You are now at a higher TV than my team.
Yeah. So let's start up the next game. Start rolling. I'm gonna send a message to Spearin.
Mm-hmm. I think it's Spydrin, but whatever.
Spydrin. I always say Spearin, but yeah, Spydrin.
$18.50 TV. Good lord.
Playing League. Whoops.
And you thought getting up to this much
Whoops.
TV would take you a long time.
I did not expect to get that many levels in one game. There we go. Find a poem. So I had picked these teams because we weren't good TV. Wait a minute. Okay, yes. I'm now 200 TV higher than this team.
Wizards!
Yeah.
Also, they only have 10 players, so add another 70 TV onto that.
True. Is that plus armor?
Yes, it is. You gotta have laughs, man. You gotta laugh.
Yeah. It's good shit.
By the way, I hate that tree with a passion. That tree is a monster, and I hate it.
Yeah, so let's take a look at this tree. This tree, it's level 4. So trees. We've briefly discussed them before, but trees start with Mighty Blow, Stand Firm, Strong Arm, Throw Teammate, Thick Skull, Loner, and Take Root. Take Root is the negative trait. If they roll 1, they're rooted in place, and they don't walk anymore. Unless you knock them down. So if you have enough dodge, you literally just dodge everyone away from the tree, and then the tree is a dead unit.
But what skills does that tree have, newbie?
It has
bonus
guard,
skills.
grab, and piling on.
Piling on? Why would a tree get piling on?
Tree would get piling on because it allows the tree to down itself.
Yes. It also allows the tree to murder a fool.
Also, trees don't get block if they roll doubles because it allows you to down yourself.
I'd still take block. I'm okay with a tree being stuck in place, but that's a tree.
Yeah. And then they have a Black Diamond Catch, Sprinter.
Right asshole.
Accurate, plus strength, block, Sprinter. I like the plus strength.
Well, the accurate's like, I'm going to build this guy to be the pass unit, and then they get strength. Well, shit. Guess I'm doing something else with this guy now.
Yep. We have a... What the fuck is that skill? Sneaky Git. Alright, yeah. Sneaky Git, lineman.
That lineman dies.
Plus armor 1.
That is a 5 armor lineman.
Here's the problems, as always, on Wood Elves. We have the word answers. One has jump up, strip ball, and tackle. So, will strip the ball. And then we have Wait, jump up is not standard. Okay.
Yeah, no, jump up's the first skill they got.
Jump
which
up,
is
sure hands,
standard.
nerve of steel, and sidestep. This is the receiver. It also is minus movement. That must have been very recent because I do not see you keeping a war dancer that long with minus movement.
Yeah.
That sucks right there. But with that much effort into a war dancer, you're not going to ditch them anytime soon. So I think it might be time for us to actually start talking about the thing that we talked about off screen, mainly because of that one game. I think it might have been playing 2 nights a week of this, and also like 3 games on a lot of those nights. But I did kind of burn myself out on Blood Bowl pretty hard.
Now you've come back and you've had fun, but it's still one of those
Yes.
things where you don't let it outstay its welcome.
That, and I'm kind of ready to move on to my next Thursday night game.
I know.
So I think this might be, at this point, the penultimate session, and next week might be the final session.
Next time. We'll see what happens next week because holidays and such.
Oh, yes,
You
yes,
never
yes.
know.
Next time we stream. And which means I will probably play against Brett's finally.
And also one other team you haven't played yet.
And one other team that we have not played yet.
That's going to be a thing.
I was also thinking of, at some point, playing the Sarin team.
Oh boy.
I can fucking remember where they are. I think they're on the next screen here. Here we go, Lizardmen. But sadly, I don't think this is in the cards for ending this in a timely manner. The very plus strength Sarin team, Lizardmen.
4 strength ups on that team. If you notice, one of the little boys also had a strength up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it just felt like we were approaching the end of the story here.
Mm-hmm. It isn't that you hate the game or anything like that. It's just you've played a lot of it, and you're excited to move forward with what you're doing.
Did they get?
Oh yeah,
they got.
You know what's coming.
They got. No, there's Wizard. Oh, right, they can spend money for it. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, and they had the money to do it. That was going to happen almost immediately.
Yeah.
Either of your ghouls is going to get struck by lightning. One of them will die this game.
These things happen. Oh.
Ooh, they even went for a Bloodweiser, babe.
Yeah, which is fair. They saw the last game. Oh my god, my voice. What's happening? Give me a moment. I'm going to clear my throat. Whew. Okay, I'm back.
You good?
Yep, the gunk still is around. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
The tree getting cut off is amazing.
Where everyone else comes up to like the tree's mid-thigh. If a tree even has thighs, I don't know.
Trunk. Man, trees, huh?
When I fought against this team, just because I was very curious to see how it went, that tree in the first 4 turns had 2 casualties and 2 knockouts.
Nice.
That was not fun.
Well, I'm going to pray that my... Oh, by the way, we've never mentioned this. Maybe when we first went over the units. Trees have Ep10.
Yeah.
Unless I am and also strength 6.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I am punching this somehow with a werewolf, this tree is not getting knocked out.
At the end of that game, I made a point to knock down the tree with Morris Grover, and he did stun it. And that was just like, good, done. Take that. I'm out of this stupid game because I was so frustrated at that point.
Yeah. Trees are hilarious. Oh, also, trees only have 2 movement, so to stand up a tree, you have to do a going for it.
Yep.
Which,
No, it's not a going for it. It's a 50-50. It's a coin flip.
really? They have a special roll for standing up?
Any unit that has 2 or less movement, if they try to stand up, they have to get a 4+.
Nice.
Which is, how do you say, bad?
Wait, this is Carl.
Go get him, Carl. I believe in you. I don't believe in Carl. I don't think I ever have.
Hello, this guy. Doesn't even believe in Carl.
I don't. You have so many guard pieces that I'm not used to being guard pieces.
So, normally, I would have more guard on the field than this. But I actually legitimately need garbage pieces
Yes.
on
To
the
absorb
line
damage.
to absorb. Yeah. So I'm putting all my block or block adjacent zombies on the line.
Mm-hmm.
So they just eat stuff.
I'm still reeling over Bigger Dave getting a level in that last game.
He earned it.
He really did.
Entirely on his own merit and no other bullshit. He earned that level.
Got an interception, which is... Oh, you have to have Brick Foley do a pass at some point this game.
You're right.
I'm not saying immediately, just at some point. You could just do it immediately, get it out of the way. That's up to you.
I'm gonna get scored on enough.
Yeah, that's very true. You are playing against...
Well,
Oh, boy.
it's turn 2. And I have
Hooray! Saving time. Speedrun this game.
But, you know, it's kind of alright. That last game went a little long. Boing, thank you for the follow. How did the Mario's party go?
I'm sure it went fine. I did get my riot tax so that I could have more blitzes. Ah, feels good.
Nice.
Well, Boinks, thank you for the raid. I kind of felt like that was coming.
Huh, how about that?
Who could have seen that one coming?
Oh. And with the boinks comes...
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, Doc!
Yeah, I saw the news. Rumble, I'm very sorry. If you're still watching, that was a interesting thing that happened to you. That's the way I'd put it.
There are also plenty of other ways you could say it. But here's the question. Doc, how were your dice over there?
Oh, I lost.
All right, then our theory is right. I only had good dice because Doc was not here.
All right, then. I did, however, also 100% completely call all of the bonus stars, literally on the money. So, I was paying attention.
So,
And we're off. Shoot.
Bigger Dave got a touchdown.
Nice.
And an interception.
Dope. Bigger Dave's doing good work.
was Very much a moment of... I'm not going to roll this. That's fine. It was very much a moment of... I saw the pass coming. I saw that Bigger Dave could intercept. I clicked Bigger Dave, and I went... I mean, I've been rolling 6 like crazy. This is probably going to succeed, but that would be fucking wild. And then it succeeded, and I'm like, well, I'll be damned. It's fucked up when you go, this will probably succeed because I've been rolling so many 6s. Because that's not how RNG works at all. But then it happens.
Just the sheer amount of... Oh boy, that's the tree, all right.
Also, if you thought Flomes were slow when they walk.
Oh yeah.
But hey, Doc, what are you doing next week?
By next week, do you mean
Next
in
Thursday.
2 days? Next Thursday?
Yeah.
Next Thursday, day out. Oh no, I'm not doing anything.
Cool.
Is it finally time for the fight to happen?
I think we might be wrapping up the,
Newbie gained 110 TVs worth of stats from levels.
Excellent.
I almost got more because one of the werewolves rolled a 10, the one that didn't have movement plus, and I went, what if I had 2 movement plus werewolves? And then I went, no, actually, I need tackle. Also, Foxcraft, thank you for the follow.
Wait, you took tackle on a doubles movement plus level?
No. It was
6-4.
it was
It's 6-4.
Okay.
If it was the doubles, no. No.
If it was doubles, you would have taken Mighty Blow.
Of course. Wait, no, they get Mighty Blow on normals.
No, they don't.
Werewolves
We just had that
Oh,
conversation.
werewolf, sorry. I was staring at Bigger Dave and was like,
Yeah.
no, they get it on normals. Also, Denny, thank you for the follow.
So, how have your ghouls with guard been going? Because I feel like they're actually very good.
They're doing fine.
They do work. It's a lot of me going, okay, can anybody get this? Sure hands.
Wow, that
Yeah.
was really ballsy.
Yep.
That was
Interception time.
that was leaping into a 5+ pickup with
Wait,
Sure
how
Hand.
do I, why can't I, oh, because I hit escape. Hopefully it auto-picks. Nope.
Oh yeah, it didn't even give you the chance because it.
I hit escape because of the leap thing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Your interception would have been that 1.
Yep.
Yeah, so when
Anyway,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, I don't need to re-roll that pickup, I'm sitting going, yeah, you do. Because this is going to happen.
I expected it to roll to any of the other 3.
Yo, was that a plus armor value line elf?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
I
With
love
minus agility? Damn!
him. He's great.
Look at that rat line. Look at that fucking. That's a storm vermin, is what that is. With the block, that's a storm vermin.
Mm-hmm.
BYO rats right here.
Yeah, Storm Vermin are 7-3-3. They're just human blitzers. But they're still very good.
7-3-3-8. Also, they have mutation access on doubles.
Well, yeah.
Or on singles if you're playing Underworld. Oh, they're not called storm vermin there. They're just called Skaven blitzers.
Which is boring.
The Skaven player names are pretty fun across the board, with the exception of the thrower. So
Well, yeah.
The exception
should
of...
be the Skaven like launcher, really.
With that gun arm? Hell yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the logistics of this. Yes. Yes.
Just roll 6s.
Yo, that is a. Oh well, you don't even need to. Okay.
Oh my god.
He's safe.
Actually, I think I would, use my apothecary here to keep them in the game.
Damn right you would.
Yeah.
Like that is.
By the way,
that is a strong
Chrome,
play.
Brick doesn't need to
Yeah.
make a throw now.
Doesn't need to make a throw. He did his job.
Go work. Is your team gonna outstrip me in team value? Actually,
It is highly likely.
okay.
What's your TV right now, Doc?
1890.
There's a chance. There's a
Yeah.
good chance.
We're still gonna be extremely close, so I'm not bothered by it or anything.
You're within 100 of each other. At that point, it's fine.
Yeah, within 100, that's just natural. That's numbers.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I really love the dichotomy between your wolves and your your ghouls and how they are, and also your whites.
The friends.
You have much more defined roles for all of your positionals than most necromantic teams end up having.
Yep.
And they're also shuffled, and that's great. Catcher's the block.
Yeah. Mainly because of this. Wait. Oh, I failed to going for it.
Going for it,
Yep.
yeah.
You also didn't even need the ghoul to mark him because it's only 2 strength.
Oh god, I always forget
catchers.
that catchers have like mine. I always just think of every unit that looks like a normal fucking unit has.
Having 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's actually, you can rely on that a little bit when you're playing humans and wood elves. People overestimate the catchers on both teams.
Whoosh!
Oh, also we saw the touchdown animation for Flowham, and it's fantastic.
It really
Nice.
is.
He does a jig.
I feel like they put a ton of effort into the touchdown animations of the ones that don't get touchdowns usually. Because, if you do get them, it's a reward.
Doesn't the Tomb Guardians have a really good one, if I remember right?
Yeah. The
Well-
Minotaur has a fantastic one.
That was my first ball.
Yeah, it's what else though? That's normal.
Yeah. The only way I'm ever going to win against elves is by, I don't know, making it so there's only like 4 people on the pitch.
Yeah, partially. Well, it's the correct move to do, obviously, but it's also not going to be enough against what else most of the time.
One big thing that you did is you already burned their apothecary. Now they actually have to play safe. Ish.
You don't play safe ever.
I know.
If you're playing safe with Wood Elves, that is you recognizing the possibility of you losing, and that means you've already lost. You have to play every single half as if you were already winning.
It's going to be the perfect 2-0 victory again. Bunch of graves, tree in the background.
Exactly.
Norley, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, I can have Brick man mark this guy right here, and I'll at least make this first punch 2 die before it turns into a bad die. Or just roll the POW on the first one.
Just gotta roll a 6 or 5. It'll work
This
backwards.
keeps happening.
What the heck? Oh no, that's an injury this time.
Again, Hacksaw walked up and said, "Didn't I knock you down already?"
And then Hacksaw runs away. That is how you werewolf.
I'll protect my white with a squishy shield
Of ghouls.
of ghouls.
They'll be so entranced with murdering the ghouls, they won't even think to hit the white.
It's-
Genius.
It's a genius plan.
It's the perfect plan. How could it go wrong?
Oh, these ghouls are gonna die.
Yes, they are. Shoot. Oh, hey, you've got... Oh, you don't have a 2-die block. Guard.
Yeah. Wait, why is that? Oh, right, big guard.
Yeah, they also have guard.
Well, that was a good turn.
It was. You took out a wood elf.
I did.
Oh, Newbie wasn't needing a lightning bolt on that failed pickup. That would have been a fireball on 5 units.
Yeah, seriously. When you make a cage, here's the thing. Here's y'all. Here's the thing about wizards. You can't play around wizard. You're going to get hit by that wizard. The only way to play around wizards is to do moves that it's like, they can't possibly score this turn, and then you get your turn, and then you score.
Yeah, you try to get them to burn it as early as possible. Kind of like that right there.
Yep.
Oh, he's safe now.
He's safe. Alright, we got really lucky on that wizard.
Zoom!
Oh, did we get a wizard toss at us?
Yep.
A wizard fireball happened. It took out one of the ghouls, but only a KO.
That's fine.
But it did make an opening for them to do this.
Yep, this was going to happen. Oh, strip ball would have done it anyway.
Not a huge... That's actually not that bad, though, because that scattered poorly for them. And
You have a bunch of fast units in the area as well.
who are we playing against? Oh, okay.
Speed.
Scattered poorly for her.
Man.
Uh-oh.
Well, Jed.
Jed! Jed!
Jed.
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 Please clap.
Only one, though.
Wow. Jed the giant killer.
Jed and Carl. Slayers of Giants. Remember the time when Carl took down the Minotaur?
Yeah. I hate that you're aside from Carl, your line's actually pretty good these days.
They
Really
needed
is.
1 or 2 levels to just get some skills. Which has also...
Consider last action fouling the treeman. It's a bad idea because you're not ever going to be
so
breaking down on
I'm
the
going to
treeman.
bring something to your attention over here.
Yeah?
That is the old Texas 2-step with Foul Flyer. Or Dirty Flyer.
Oh. Oh, okay. Then maybe do it, actually.
Well, they're on the sideline.
Damn.
I know. That was a Doubleskull from the enemy team on the previous game, Rumble's team, that turned into a casualty because of it.
And that's how Texas 2-Step got the... And then also followed up with MVP, it looks like.
No, they had an MVP in a previous game.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were at 5 SPP. So,
You gotta
through
have to-
no fault of Newbie's own, has he
You
gained
gotta
a
make
level.
decisions, newbie.
Yeah, I know.
Can't get distracted by showing me off your excellent zombie that I do like. And also want to murder.
Will absolutely murder.
One of the two. It's both, honestly.
I don't want to leave him free. Okay.
You know, if Brooke Foley also gets plus agility, that would kick so much ass. Your team would just be a regular necromantic team, but shifted like, 90 degrees to the right.
What if we had a passing game?
Oh, right. It's a catcher.
Hello, tackle.
Tackle. Doing a thing.
It's a good skill.
Oh, yes.
You actually have to press the spot they're going to. There's only one spot.
So
Nice.
Hacksaw got tackle and went berserk.
Has Hacksaw just been getting injuries left and right post tackle?
Yes, that's 2 for 2. Well, 2 for 3.
It's 2 for 3, but also on his other punch was a KO.
Nice. Now it's just badly hurt. Who cares?
Bigger Dave, though. Bigger Dave.
He's just going to make a hole on that side of the field by himself.
Make sure this War
Plus
Dancer
strength catcher. Neat.
can't easily do anything.
It's a war dancer.
Can't easily.
Okay.
See, you're still wrong is the problem. War dancers are war dancers.
Oh
Like,
man, who could possibly get to the ball? It's the wolf.
Like, this war dancer, for what it's worth, is actually a scoring threat right now. Less so now, but was when that ball was on there.
It's a pity you hadn't thrown the block dice. Ah, it doesn't matter. You rolled another 6. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what the problem here is.
Because the pickup was a 6. But hey, it worked out. It's fine.
Just gotta be good.
Another 6. Yo, sure. 6s for days.
I am going to jail.
You still might lose this game.
Oh,
There's no one around to stomp that war dancer. That was an impossible stomp.
Unless Brick Foley wanted to dodge away to do it, but I would not have suggested Brick Foley do that.
Did you
Yeah,
just
no,
say? Did you just say impossible?
Yeah, impossible.
I don't
It's
believe
fine.
so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I said impossible.
You probably
Hey,
said.
that tree knows yoga.
Yeah, that was a. It made sense, but also a very odd get-off animation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not doing a going for it. There's a special stand-up test that's a 50.
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
it's a 4+.
Yeah.
It is the stand-up roll.
And I think if you don't succeed at it, it's not the end of the turn. It's
No,
just
you
didn't
just
stand up.
You lay on the ground for a bit.
Which at some way I kind of like that because it would kind of suck if it's like nope, you rolled a 1, end of the turn. Sorry, we're done here.
Well, yeah, no, it's a non-critical one. Those never end turns.
Oh, speaking of fouling,
Why are you fouling Jed?
because Jed knocked down the tree.
America's sweetheart.
Everyone's best friend, Jed.
Now they're getting the hell away from your flesh golem over there.
He just wants hugs. I keep seeing this skill and I go, what the fuck is this? Alright, that's sneaky get.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Ogre Biff. The -2 movement minus armor lineman with sneaky get.
Whoop-ha.
It was a good noise.
That's rough. That's double rough.
Ooh.
They're fine.
He's fine. He's not going to be fine in a second.
Yeah, now.
The only problem with that is that your best player to do that with is yours, but that's another guard unit, and you don't want to lose guard units.
All my units are really good is the problem now. Except for Carl. Carl's always on the line.
You would do it with Carl and Jed without a second thought, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't do it with Daryl or Jorge, usually.
Jed.
Also, it's turn 6, and you got to start making your way
Oh.
downfield.
You need to make your way downtown, walking fast, faces past. You gotta do that.
Yes. Oh, right.
Yep,
Surprised you did that with them instead of your
the wolves.
sidestep. That makes sense. An amount of sense.
Well, the wolves would have had make going for it to get there, even with their super speed. And the ghoul... Oh, wait, no, the other ghoul's unconscious right now. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I actually had a moment, too, of where the fuck is my other ghoul? Right.
One of Seth got exploded by a fireball.
Yep.
It was a good fireball.
It was an okay fireball.
I guess your Horite / George or whatever isn't going to be making their way down there, so you may as well foul with them anyway. As like a last action of the turn.
You know, you're not wrong.
We'll see.
You know, if everything else doesn't fail.
I mean, I got no other moves. Actually, what's the movement on this war dancer? Enough. Right, okay.
They have jump up and they're an 8
Yeah.
movement war dancer, so they are very much a threat right now.
Nope.
But also no send off, so it's fine. You were one
was-
away.
Yeah.
You won away. If someone had
close.
stuck around, that would have done it.
Can Carl fell a tree?
Oh, no.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
say
Carl, you got this. You got this. Carl, do it. Carl,
it.
do it.
It's fine.
Carl, do it. Ah, you coward!
I had rerolls. I could have done it.
You really did have plenty of rerolls to do it.
You, in fact, have one extra reroll. You can't use all 3 of them now.
But also, Carl's more use not fucking up a block.
You were the one who brought it up. I wasn't even going to suggest it. The fact that you brought it up and then backed away. That was the cowardice.
I keep having this thought every now and then of, why isn't there a 1 die block against?
But yeah, it's a good thought when you think about it, and then you realize
Oh wait, I'm dumb.
they's the same. 1 die blocks is the same, no matter who's the one choosing it.
I might need to go take a walk after that one.
Oh.
It's okay. They've still got a lead.
Well,
Oh, well,
Oh, that's a touchdown.
fly, you fool.
that's gonna punch this war dancer and then score a touchdown.
And probably that, too. That's a thrower with no skills. And a white that can punch a war dancer really good.
White?
The white, Brick Foley. The thrower.
Oh.
Eh.
Though, what if the white punched the war dancer?
Also possible.
Yeah. Come on, Brick.
You were very lucky because they had sidestep and they would have marked your
Yep.
werewolf.
But what if?
Yep.
I mean, the correct move would be to punch with Rowdy because he needs more SPK.
Mm-hmm.
We need those 2 levels.
The corrector move would have been to move Bigger Dave over to get a 3DB.
You're right.
It doesn't matter. You made it anyway.
Yeah, you made it anyway. It's just more of a, remember, for later on.
Okay. Well, you got there. Now the question is, does Spidrin know how to pull off a 1-turn touchdown with war dancers?
We'll find
He
out.
might. You know?
I believe in it. The 1-turn touchdown.
It's hard, but very possible, is the
Oh,
thing.
absolutely.
Because 8 movement, it's possible that when you've got that. You just need to
Yeah.
do 3 pushes, I think.
The scary thing is if it doesn't
Game.
go their way, that's gonna be a lot of punching. Oh wow. You know what? Maybe the wolf just stays off for this half and takes a nap. Oh, she does have 2 turns. Never mind, she's fine.
That's fair, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I can't really play.
I mean, you can play deep. It's up to you, though.
Not overly deep. How deep?
Deep enough. But this is the joy of playing Wood Elves.
Hold up a second. I hate to just take some time here. I don't like this. I can't get a good look at this, but I don't like this. I don't like the wolves standing up straight.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, when they're on the sidelines, they're just standing there on our setups. Well, they're werewolves. They're people underneath that dog. They ain't just dogs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're in their 3-point stance on the field. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like Ridley's up taunt. You're right.
So because I actually need to have a pretty strong line here, I'm actually probably not going to field one of my ghouls when I'm on defense.
And also keeps it so that your ghouls are slightly safe.
Yeah, that too.
My recommendation
geez.
is
Daryl
against
has
most
guard.
teams.
Daryl has guard.
Against most. Yeah. My recommendation is against most teams, you would want to make sure that the one on defense is the one without the niggling injury. That's me.
They both do.
Oh, they both do? Nice.
Yes.
Never mind.
We had this discussion, remember?
No, I don't. One has a damaged back and a damaged knee. Listen, you haven't streamed Blood Bowl in like 2 weeks at least.
You're right. Okay, there we go. Yes, the harder to knock down units on the sides. Okay.
Newbie came down with a black lung last week, so...
That, and then... No, actually, last week was when I had to work until like 9. I got home at 10 last week.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It was the week before that.
The week before that was... Yeah, something occurred. Daryl is protecting the ghoul.
Someday, Daryl will just get block, and it will be great.
Ah, so I saw that. Oh, right. Also, another fantastic moment from last game was when I had done some very easy moves to move the ball, like, almost across the entire field. But then Rumblefish did, like, 5,000 dodges and a 2-die block against, and rolled 2 POWs. And that felt very deserved for them, for what they had been going through.
You deserve that.
I extremely deserved it. But it was
What's with this tree not killing everything on every roll? What's going on here?
You can't kill this indestructible line.
Why didn't the tree pile on? The tree only piles on if they're rooted.
Yes.
As a way to get out. Or if they're hitting a very valuable target, like at the very last turn of a half.
The reason that the tree doesn't pile on... Are you fouling Jorge? Yeah, he has a guard unit.
That is actually not a bad idea.
Oh, get sent off. Get sent off.
Nope, it's got to be doubles.
Yeah!
Oh, I thought it was... Oh, it was a 4-4 on the injury.
Yep, it's on the armor or the injury roll.
Gotcha.
So I will gladly make that trade of KOing my guard unit for your guys just going for the game.
You have spares. They don't.
Yep.
Is it your turn?
It is my turn. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. I think I see it. Sorry, I got confused because it's a word answer without sidestep.
Yeah, that was throwing me off as well.
I mean, one of my word answers doesn't have sidestep. They have Mighty Blow instead.
Oh,
That's why.
Right.
That's Peregrine Falchion, who is the punchy ward answer, whereas Saber Geyer is the 10 movement ward answer.
If you had stepped away, one of Newbie's guard zombies got fouled, but the person who fouled got thrown off because of it.
No, I've been here.
Okay.
I just haven't. I've been catching up on things that I missed during my time in Kong prison.
Sorry. Oh, Newbie, what are you doing? Newbie, what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I appreciate you deciding when you see a treeman on the pitch, that's a challenge. You know?
I fucked up.
I respect it a lot.
I fucked up.
Yep, he's getting marked, so it's making it just enough, so it's,
Fuck it.
oh boy.
They don't have anybody in scoring range. Yeah. This is free.
You do you, man. You do you.
Worked.
Yeah, negative 2 DBs aren't, like, automatically the worst thing ever. You're going to die. It's just very risky. Doesn't mean it can't work out in your favor. Yeah. Didn't want to point that one out, but that's okay.
It's fine.
Listen, if you don't get a skull, that means that a negative 2D worked, even if it doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
Well, I liked 1F.
Yeah, I did too. It's going to be a real bad time now that they're gone forever.
They're fine.
Oof. Like
Hey, they got moved into an advantageous position.
Yeah, if that tree didn't have a nega trait like that, it would have been Snake Eyes. So, lucky the tree had a nega trait.
Yeah. Well, known fact, negative trait's actually good.
Oh wait, no, it was a 5 and a 1, not a 1 and a 5. Never mind. Never mind.
Interesting that catcher is accurate.
My hypothesis was that catcher was going to be the actual thrower, so to speak, of the team, and then the second level they got was plus strength, so it's like, oh, now what?
It's just, I don't know why you would take accurate over pass if you're going to make a thrower.
Yeah. Feeling out the space.
Yep, trying things out. Well. Oh. Damn.
Yeah, I too also thought they'd already used the reroll.
You know it would improve the treatment significantly?
If it had 3 movement.
Yeah, but no, just here's. It didn't have loner. It didn't have loner. Have a giant big guy with a huge negative trait without loner. Treeman is a team player. They're smart and because they're trees and stuff like that. Why not?
Well,
It would still have all of its big downsides, but it would be a lot easier to work around.
oh, there he is.
Oh, are the treemen on the halfling team not loners?
I thought they still were. I thought that was only a thing for ogres. Let me check.
Yeah, because the ogre team, they definitely are not
Yeah.
loners because they already have a mega trait, and there's 6 of them.
Yes.
If that's the case, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they don't have loner.
So, halflings, more in touch with nature than elves.
They know how to feed the tree.
The trolls on Gabo also don't have loner.
I thought they did. My knowledge of the gimmick teams is not perfect.
Sparse.
Sparse is probably the better way to put that. I would have gone for the comedy
fuck.
corner spot. Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter until next drive.
Yep.
This could really fuck up a team over the other, and we'll see how it goes.
Just gotta roll 2.
Oh, hey, Sure Hands did a thing.
Oh, shit. It's the second time Sure Hands did a thing.
That doesn't mean Sure Hands did something. When Sure Hands fails to pick up, that's when Sure Hands does something.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa! That was good.
That animation
I like that a lot.
owns.
That animation kicks ass. Timber!
All right, we're done. We are done after that. I think you just have to give up on the game and concede.
You lose when the Dreamin' piles on. They pile on you, the player.
What does the Heat do? What the Heat does is on the next kickoff, or either before the kickoff happens, every player rolls a die. On a 1, they are, in essence, KO'd for that drive.
Yep. They're off
It can
the pitch.
mean nobody gets KO'd. It can mean a whole bunch of people get KO'd.
Enormous respect for the Treeman piling on.
Oh, yeah. It's early enough in a drive. It's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Is this the one with sidestep? No.
No, the ball handler's the one with sidestep. This is also when things start to get a little bit more terrifying for Wood Elves when they're down several players compared to their opponents.
Doc?
Huh?
Agree or disagree?
What?
When Wood Elves are starting to get down by 3 or 4 players, that's when things start to get spooky.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're not really that harmed by it.
True. They
A
can still
whole
score.
lot of the Wood Elf team is fundamentally filler at any given time.
Really, it's just the catchers and the board answers that need to stay up.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, more specifically, 2 players need to stay up. 3, honestly. There needs to be 3 players on the pitch, and with those 3 players on the pitch, most of the time with who you've got left, you can pull off some bullshit to make it across the field. Because, like, if there's 2 scoring threats and 1 thrower, and that 1 thrower could be anything, frankly, although your actual thrower is the best at it, and your 2 scoring threats, which are ideally are either, you know, a catcher and a ward answer, 2 ward answers and 2 catchers or something like that, they can basically just solve any real problem. They just need to not roll poorly, that's it. And, like, they've got a pretty good job of doing everything by themselves. Wood Elves are a team that take a whole lot of damage every single game, and that sucks, but also it doesn't really affect your win rate all that much.
You can have loner linemen. It won't hurt you that much.
Yep,
Hold
the
on.
linemen are there to get punched. They're going to die.
Okay, there we go.
Punch, screen, mark, all the usual stuff. Yeah.
Please clap.
Yeah. That was actually very important.
Yeah. That's why I threw that block.
Now they only have 5. That's still enough.
I mean, yeah, this can go very poorly, very fast.
Can that guy just sprint? He might just be able to sprint from there.
This guy? Yeah.
This 3
he has
strength guy.
He has to make some dodges and some going for it, but he can make it.
Yeah. And that is totally fair.
But I also need to push that War Dancer back. That War Dancer had a much better opportunity of pulling off.
Mm-hmm. Zoom.
But that guy's also in a bunch of tackle. Okay. Well.
Hey, tackle does things.
Well, we ate a reroll, and that's what's important.
Yep. That's really what it boiled down to, because this is what's going to happen now.
I have to remember I have tackle.
Yes. No, you actually did a good thing there by putting the werewolf there.
Oh, don't. Damn.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
Well, time for sweltering heat. The game is thinking about the heat. Black guy's back. My guys are back.
And
This is the first time we've gotten sweltering heat, and we've gotten like Blizzard like 3 times.
I know.
Well, it's only Rowdy.
Yeah, did you see what's missing on their
Oh
field?
no!
Oh, rough.
Oh, and a War Dancer.
Yeah, the War Dancer was the bigger one, but it was very obvious to notice what was missing on theirs.
I didn't. I'm dumb.
Oof.
How does it
All right.
What?
So, good luck, Speedrun. I hope you've been playing down players enough to get practice. Because I know I just made the saying that... I just explained that Wood Elves play down players better than any other team. It's still hard. It's not
Especially
easy.
when it's 5v11.
Yeah.
It's hard unless you have like, I don't know, like a +2 movement War Dancer.
And my recommendation would not be to set up like this with your... You have to play very aggressively here because they're the ones receiving, right? No, they're... Okay, never mind. They're actually in a better position.
Oh,
Well...
mouse, please.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yeah, Newbie can just pummel that front line at this point and then go from there.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yes. Okay.
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 God, you have a lot of block. I like this. Your team is really starting to come together.
Yeah, those 5 levels really helped.
Yeah.
Though I did make one fucking sneaky get, or whatever. Oh, well, it's nice. Nice weather.
Alright, so you had the one drive of sweltering heat.
But that one drive did a lot of work for you.
Yeah, that was a really helpful sweltering heat for you, newbie.
I'm trying to figure out in my head how much TV you knocked off the field with that sweltering heat, and it's like 400. Probably more than that. A lot.
I fucked up, actually.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Maybe. This might work out fine. Welcome to the League of Push.
You had to get those 3s and 4s eventually.
Yeah, I goofed this up. That might have just have happened anyway.
Probably. If you just got 6 pushes in a row.
I can make it work.
Not a terrible idea. Take out the nasty catcher. Or at least put him on the turf.
Yes. Alright. Oh. I ran out of water like a half hour ago.
Go get some water.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Well, the regen happens no matter what.
Oh, right, yeah. Thank you.
Well, the chance
Oh,
kills.
oof.
Shit.
That's not good. Well, that's a lot of niggling injuries.
I hear, oh no. Hi, newbie.
Hey, newbie.
Give me a moment.
You're...
It's fine.
It's just a niggling injury. But, well, it happens.
It's fine. This team only has to play 2 more games.
So which one of us is going to be the final boss?
You.
All right. Take out Mars Grover for me.
Oh no. The other team is the Nurgle team.
I'm not playing again. I'm good. I get you after the Necromancer team plays you.
Fair enough.
But again,
Mars Grover's going to take a nap for a while.
he'll be fine. Which Nurgle team? Which Nurgle team do you think?
Maybe the one that's over 2,000 TV?
And how's that a 3? There we go. Why is... Hold up. Game. Okay, I guess you're slightly closer. Okay.
It happens. Oh, wait, what are we talking about? You just throw another block.
Strong arm. Strong arm doing the thing.
Zoom.
Whoop. That doesn't work that way. It's so weird playing teams that have such high movement value. Right.
Yeah, on these teams, you get to play the Bashy type as opposed to the usual you play dodgy around the big boys.
I meant more that, like, I play, like, Vampire and...
Oh, you
Camera.
having the team with a high move speed. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, everybody's back.
Well,
this-
it stinks that the dog's out, but the dog will be back for the or for the ultimate game.
Hopefully nobody else gets injured.
During a Nurgle game?
Yeah. I know. Maybe we'll do a thing where I just play somebody and they forfeit just so the ultimate game can be peak strength.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully.
Rather, not that they forfeit, you but just both sit there and just pass turn.
Do
repeatedly.
nothing. 16 turns of staring at each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just running through my mental checks of do I like this lineup? Feel like, yeah. No, this is fine. I cannot play against Not Your Fault. Because
It's not your fault. It's like 910 TV. It's not happening.
Yeah. Remember, a big problem with Blood Bowl 2 is they do the, you can't play up or down 500 team value, which is the main reason that we haven't seen, like, a halfling team in these streams.
Even though they're supposed to be extremely easy to hit and everything.
Hell, the fact that we played against an ogre team is amazing.
Well, ogres don't
Terrifying
play like
ogre
that.
team.
Ogres do play at like actual team values.
I agree.
I apologize if that got picked up.
It's fine. Why do I only... Well, actually, like, niggling is fine. It's whatever. Niggling's still usable.
Yeah,
Hold on,
injured
get
players
that thing
is
out of here.
whatever.
You're already playing with 2 niggling injury ghouls. At least these ones have regen, so... Which is exactly as likely to take damage.
And like I said, he's going to be niggled for one game. We're going to play the game against you, and then you're going to kill him, and then that's the perfect way to end this. Well, my indestructible line is all on the ground. You ever just take a second and think about the trees piling on animation.
Well, I do now. It's really good.
I'm getting some deja vu with this drive.
A lot of what else? Drives are very deja vu heavy.
People are saying, yeah, you can totally play my team for that makeup game, newbie. They'll just pass turn 16 times. I'm thinking, would I do it with my human team? I probably would. Save for Mars Grover probably would punch Carl in the face just once.
Exactly once.
Just once. That's all he needs, hopefully.
Please
So
punch.
long as you're willing to allow one reciprocal punch, that'd probably be fine.
And I have an apothecary, so I'd probably be okay with it.
Please punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Please punch. No. No punch, only SPP.
I do like that Brick Foley has been lining up every time in the middle of the fireball.
He lives there. It feels safe.
It didn't work the first time, I'm alright.
You know, before it gets stupid, let's man mark this war dancer, and then this catcher, so that they don't just get to do whatever. Hacksaw apparently decided that they had enough. They're good.
They did enough damage.
Well, I hate to do this. Yes. As an aside, why did you leave Brick Foley over here? My thought process. You can't put everybody to one side because then the war dancer could just run down that side.
No, it's fine to put Brick Foley over there.
It is completely reasonable to have someone in the... God damn it!
I kind of now have to ask what that is.
That's my, that is like my notification sound on my phone.
Okay.
Gee. Oh, okay. Tree does not kill. It's the cheese alarm? Okay.
No, come on now.
Alright, the cheese it alarm.
Boo.
I like this move. It's a very war dancer move.
You think you can stop me? I'd like to see you try. Here's the thing, though. They're just gonna...
Leap, yeah.
Yeah. And then...
It's alright, because they're going to fail to going for it. Yeah!
Well, they can still reroll.
And it fails twice.
Oh my
Snake
god!
Oh.
That is a threat of... Listen, Snake Eyes is your worst enemy. It's true for every single team, but particularly for Welfs. Because it's one of the only things that stops them.
Oh, that was my plus movement, Werewolf, too.
It was.
That was the big bad boss.
That's how the big bad boss got the eye patch. It makes sense now.
Well, I'm gonna do something that's going to get punished.
Hey, you ever think about how fucking the way that Big Boss actually gets the eye patch is kind of dumb?
Yes.
It
It's
just gets
very
shot
dumb.
off accidentally in the middle of a torture.
Oh, newbie, are you doing what I think you're doing?
I mean, yes.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Just go for it. Multi-ball. Multi-ball.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not a great place for that to end up.
That was not a good spot for it to go. I thought you were going to throw it to your white.
It would have been the same difficulty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that way it would have been caught and then I could hand it off to the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're just going to roll 2 1s again now.
I don't know about that one.
Damn! So close!
So close.
That is not elf. That is not elf.
That's a little off.
That was elf in the sense of it was a move that elves made.
All right, newbie.
You have
You've got 3 turns to score.
What was that, Doc?
I have an idea. So, we're gonna do the 2 games on next week. That'd be the final ones for Blood Bowl, right?
Yes.
So they're gonna be the one where you play against that terrifying Nurgle team, the one with the absurd Beast of Nurgle. Then you're gonna play against me. But then, like, immediately after, would you like to have me and Crumb go up against each other and then you just spectate that game?
I could do that. One moment. It'd be a long night, but I wouldn't be playing the last game, so. Also, that would be all on, like, if Crumb is busy or not.
Next week, we'll see. I need to double check the calendar. It could also be something that happens another time. We don't have to do it all in one night. But I think if we can pull it off, absolutely. I just would have my team not do anything then, because their TVs within range of docks would be reasonable.
You would also prefer to play down like a good 1500 probably.
Oh, I'm not that far down. I'm only about 50 or 60 below you.
Mm-hmm.
Enough that I can probably buy a wizard.
Yes.
So it's going to be the end of the competition? Looks like that. I mean, it's been a nice couple of months. Doesn't mean people can't keep playing after.
Yeah, we're not going to close the league. The league will stay open forever. We'll just note, this is where it was when we finished, and call it a day.
Doesn't mean that it won't pop up another time later on, too.
Maybe. Who knows?
We will see. That's the joy of Blood Bowl. It doesn't mean it has to end immediately.
Could be anything.
A lot of people learned the joy of salt. So much salt.
I really have not had to roll a lot of rerolls tonight.
No, I mean, you haven't been getting perfect things every single... You have gotten a lot of 6s, but you haven't gotten all 6s.
Yeah, it's gonna have to go there. I should have had him one space forward. I goofed up there.
Didn't matter.
All right, it's a good start. Then I'm going to just dodge away.
Yep.
Yes, perfect. As long as I pick up the ball. I also, like, haven't failed to pick up. Like, my dice have been stupid tonight. Plain and
They
simple.
have been very good.
Good punch a tree. I had the taste for wood.
Uh-huh.
Should have followed up on that guy. I don't know what I was doing.
Yes, you should have. It's alright, they're down. It won't be the end of the world.
It's been a wild roller coaster of a ride.
And besides, they're just going to go right back up and mark.
Whew.
That was very lucky. A 3+ would have been a strip ball.
It's so hard to plan around leap.
Leap strip ball? Yes.
Yes! Good!
Finally.
Everything is right in the world. Jed, no. Jed, yes.
Oh, Beast of Wham isn't the sidestepper. Okay.
Yeah, I KO'd the sidestepper.
I forgot about that. Okay. Then this part is doable.
Grab is such a small word, and I'm not used to seeing it at all in this league, that whenever it pops up, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Did I just say bwamp?
It was definitely Bwamp.
It just doesn't look like a real thing that comes up.
Really? I love it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Punch him.
I can't believe this.
Yeah!
I can't believe this.
Dang. Your flesh golems are so destroyable, newbie.
It's really upsetting, actually.
Incredible.
It's the tackle fucker, too. Alright. I mean, switching to this is simple. Annoying, but simple. Ooh, no, it's not, actually.
It was just, you had it. It was the ghoul.
Yeah, I did not see that man was marked. Well, blitzes must be declared at the start of the action.
Yep.
What if a different flavor of ghoul?
Can't get there.
Can't get there. Well, we make a 2+ dodge. Alright, how can I unfuck this? Because I really fucked this. Yeah, it's just make a 2+ dodge. Just roll some 2+.
You mean 6s? I think those are 6s.
Yeah, just roll some 6s. I'm gonna go play the lottery after this.
Oh, God, newbie. Can you pull up that dice lock here in a couple seconds?
There was another 6 in there, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Jed's back.
I wanted to know what the other one was.
Jed took a power nap. It was a 5.
Oh, God.
This was a dumb match.
3-3 game. That is impressive.
Alright, I'm going to play very defensively. I'm just going to go for the tie.
Yeah, you may as well. Going for the tie is not a bad idea. Because, while you could get a one-turn touchdown, that would only be if you were on receiving. So, nope, you basically can't.
If newbie got a blitz and the ball was kicked to a spot that he could pick it up, maybe.
Yes, but
At the same
It's
time,
so fucked up
Wait
that
for
I'm
the
looking
blitz.
at this and it's like, nah, I'm sorry. Daryl, you can stand on the line. We don't need kick right now. I kind of like the guard block guy better than the block. Wait, actually,
yep.
he's here. The chosen
There
one.
you go.
now tie.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Actually, I had to do one very, very important thing. And this is for Doc. For Doc and Doc alone.
Okay, keeping him off the exact middle of the line. I like it. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry, Doc. I can't control everything.
Well, I mean, that's fine. You tried.
If only Jed could fly.
No, I fucking hate Armin Sheep more than most. I'm absolutely sure that the vast majority of human beings have never heard of it. Okay?
I never heard about it until last week.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If only Cheap could fly.
Only Sheep could fly. Oh shit, get the ref.
On turn 16, fuck off.
I believe the Texas two-step is about to get smushed. Oh no, take root happened. Oh wait, that means they can't follow up. Oh no, they got grabbed. What am I talking about?
I
Do
think
it.
it means that they can't pile
Do
him
it.
on, though.
Oh yeah, because you got KO. Wait, no, you can still pile
Because
on.
they took root.
Oh, I thought
No.
I thought that's why you took take root, or piling on to get rid of take root.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Otherwise, still a comedy option, and I like it.
All right, do you kill Carl? Carl may die.
Good.
He has Wrestle, though.
Eh.
I love that we make a bunch of, like, good players, and then here's our Movement 3 guy with Wrestle as a joke. Though, him having Wrestle has actually come up once or twice.
Yes, it has. Against me, in fact. I was very annoyed.
I think the fact that it came up against you was the best comedy option, just because of how much you hate him.
Of all the people to get in my way, it had to be him.
This is a lot that you're going for just to punch Daryl.
He deserves it.
Does he?
No. I'm actually thinking that this is a very bad idea on their part because it's putting 2 players in your range of murder.
Yeah.
Because you still have a turn.
I still have a turn. And a lot of guard pieces.
Now, you don't need to... Well, okay, that person fell over. I wouldn't go after the War Dancer because that's just trying to hit harder.
I'm nice and won't go after the War Dancer.
But that certainly means that one of those other guys is getting punched in the face. Probably the loner.
Man, why'd I put the Floams all the way on the sides?
Nah. Alright, Underbreaker. Time for you to do something.
He is very close.
Although, I will say, if you're going to hit that loner, you should also foul that loner if they don't die.
You know, you make a good point.
With your werewolf.
With the werewolf.
No, it's okay to do it. The werewolf can run for forever.
Yeah, I just had to make sure.
Attack. Yeah.
Gotta make sure this is all gonna work out properly.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
That's okay. They can still get there. The wolf has a range of yes. They don't even jump. It's just splash. Didn't even break armor.
It's a good turn.
That was a good
I know,
game.
it's a boring foul, and we all can't be tree men. Alright?
It's very economical.
Well.
Well?
Big Bad Boss. Hello.
Oh, the tree got it, of course.
Hell yeah, the tree got it.
Hacksaw Jim Dogman, 10 SPP. Damn.
He's very large. Alright, now look at my rolls again. Alright, so, you know, my 6 is rogue. Oh, no, that was actually theirs.
That's them. That's their normal dice.
Block dice, pretty standard.
Yep.
So mine were okay, I guess.
Mm-hmm. A little bit better than normal, but not too much.
Yeah, no,
Mm-hmm. Yep. What if you just roll 6s?
We just roll 6s. Sorry. I'll let that chat. Just a very solemn fuck you.
Yep.
You guys have been really good today.
My dice were outrageous today. I kind of needed this. Alright, standard.
Guard or tackle? I kind of like guard.
What if I just had more guard pieces?
Yep.
Yeah. We're prepping for Doc. Doc, who also has a billion guard.
I
Tackle
don't
is
have a
also a
billion
strong
guard.
choice, but
I only got a bit of guard.
Let me keep that team real fit. Real quick.
real quick.
You heard me. Oh yeah, you only have like 4, huh? Fucking 6 MVPs, and then I guess you got a Kaz at some point.
No, it was
Interception?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
no,
a
that
No, it
was
is a cast.
that was a casualty. Inexplicable Dough Ball is so good. It's completely wild how good that lineman is.
I love.
Oh, one
What?
kill's inflicted. It was a kill. He killed someone.
Well, okay. My heart is always with Fairy with the Bagel. No, this is the false fairy.
Oh no, this is the third bit fairy with a bagel.
An even falser fairy.
This is
What?
big fairy with a bagel. They got promoted.
Crow wants some crumbs.
Crow wants some crumbs. Baking Bake Bake.
Yeah, they're good names.
Mhm.
Doc is way better coming up with names than me. But yeah, so this was the penultimate session. Next session, 2 very large teams. I will see y'all then.
Hooray!